Yes.
I'm enjoying that.
Yeah, I was going to say you finished chomping on your Chinese then, yeah?
Yes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, right. We don't know how this is going to go, but anyway, welcome to another edition of Tuesday Night Live. I've got 2 out of 3 guests so far. The other one's going to be joining a little bit later on. That's Keith from Euphoria Pictures. But at the moment, we have Andy from Forgotten World of Skinflicks.
Hey, everyone.
And we've got the Chinese munching Rockgod down below.
hello, motherfuckers.
Of which there is 4 of them. So, you know. That's
It sticks in your head, that, you know.
Well, it was
Oh,
the best
God.
music that I could find. All the other one was like really crap sounding elevator music. So I'm like, no, I'm not using all that old rubbish. So,
I think you all need to have a go at my inhaler.
You know what? I knew this was going to go downhill faster than a lead balloon, but still, if I'm going down, I'm taking you 2 with me. Keith can follow on his own later in Morris Minor or something.
Question, what's your favourite piece of music from a film? Mine is.
I'm muting his mic. Oh, but,
My favourite Oasis song is You Know What I Mean?
Yeah.
I'm nibbling on my ribs now.
Well, as long as it's not a sausage, then that's fine. The links to all
My jowls are going to be greasier than You Know What I Mean.
Fucking hell, whatever I let myself in for. Yeah, so all the links to my guests' channels are down below. I managed to put them in there this time. Give them a follow. They do some great stuff, all 3 of them. Yeah, I highly recommend their channels, especially that idiot's down there.
Oh.
That's not a way to speak about Andy.
So anyway, we're gonna plod along, and we're gonna basically go straight into it. And what we've been watching over the past, God knows how long, few weeks, or I suppose, I don't know. So we'll go with Andy. Whoops, Andy first of all. I don't know. Let's be fucking right. Yeah, Andy. What have you been watching?
The last film I watched was Who Framed Roger Rabbit. So I watched that on 4K. Before coming on here, great film, love it. Had a bit of a Disney day on Sunday, so I watched Lion King, Nightmare Before Christmas, the Goofy movie, and I watched Toy Story 1, 2, 3, and 4 back to back for the first time. Enjoyed all of them. Had such a great time. It was such a blast.
As long as you enjoyed them, it Disney matter what you watched.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
Wow.
What will we do without you, Nige?
Yeah, I was going to say, can we get
Probably breathe a sigh of fucking relief.
Hey, you said that, not me. Sorry, Andy, go on, mate.
And yeah, I watched a couple of trilogies as well. I watched the Star Wars Despecialized trilogy on 4K for the first time.
You want to watch this, Andy?
Look,
Nice.
don't. The first 2 are a bit ropey, but Return of the Jedi is the best looking one on 4K. I also watched Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3, and I watched the first 3 Indiana Jones movies as well. So that's all on 4K. So yeah, that's all I've been watching.
Nice. Some great picks there, I must admit. Some very good picks. And what about yourself, Chomping Nigel?
I can't fucking remember now. I watched one last night. Wow.
I was going to say, does it
Frontiers?
involve getting Chinese? I was going to say, does it involve getting Chinese in your beard?
No, this one was French. Frontiers, have you seen that?
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
No.
Fucking brutal. I really enjoyed it.
Was that
I thought that was better than. Eh?
Was that the one you showed in your video? It was one of your pickups or something? I'm certain
It wasn't the boxed one. It was the standard edition.
Yes.
But it was still a second sight one. So I watched that last night. It was like, fucking hell, it was amazing. And I watched Trick or Treat last night as well.
Nice.
My God, it was far better than I remembered or expected. I really enjoyed it. It's just fucking 80s cheese, and I loved it. Gene Simmons was really good. It's a shame he wasn't in it longer because he's not in it long.
Okay.
And I've been watching the 2 TV series for the first time ever, Ashes to Ashes and Life on Mars.
Okay. What do you think of them?
I really, really enjoyed Life on Mars, Ashes to Ashes. I'm sick of this cunt who's dressed like fucking David Bowie out the Ashes to Ashes video. Keep popping up. I'm not a Bowie fan, especially the 80s stuff. I can't stand the song. But the first series was amazing. It was different. The reason watching them is because the missus loves them. But we'll go into them. You know the copper, not the Dorsey one, with the curly hair, Ray Carlin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's the one who keeps clashing with Sam.
Johnson.
Yeah.
We're going to a thing later on this year, and he's going to be there.
February.
Okay.
No, we're not. We're going early next year. Fuck off, February.
I've never heard.
And he's going to be picking out his 2 favorite episodes. So I'm going to sit through it. I think it's like a meet and greet thing. But she said to me, you might want to watch them before we go. So that's why I've been watching them. I've never seen them before. I've never fancied them. But Ashes to Ashes is the superior one by far to now.
Excellent.
A beverage.
You come with me.
You know what? I actually thought you was going to chuck the whole thing.
You absolutely.
Stick that up one's pipe and smoke it down.
Instant regret. Avenue 1.
Fucking hell.
I'm going to nibble me rib. Salt and pepper ribs.
Yeah. Oh. So.
Oh, then God, shake your turn.
Right. Okay. Okay, Mr. Flange. Well, Lethal Weapon 1 and 3. I was going to get around to try and watch number 2, but I haven't had a chance yet. Like to catch up on that. Started to watch Barbed Wire.
Oh my God, you must be fucking desperate.
Yeah. I must admit, I got halfway through and I was like, why am I subjugating myself to this? So I just turned it off.
Yeah, it's got a fan base.
Yeah, I know. I mean, the action sequences were pretty good, but they were just too few and far between. And I was just like, yeah, in the end. I watched.
If there's any vegans watching, you gonna suck my bone?
Oh no, I'd rather they didn't.
You pale sprout munching motherfuckers.
Yeah, I watched Trick or Treat for the first time, and I quite liked it.
Only quite. Get out.
It's, no, I'm gonna watch it again. I think it's one of those films that's gonna grow on me.
Is it the anthology one?
Yes. I did like the way all the stories kind of like intertwined with one another and how they all literally came together at the end, you know, and you see like all this, that, and the other. And
It was very clever.
yeah, it was. What else did I watch? Home Alone and Christmas Vacation. got to watch them round about now. You got to watch them, and Die Hard 2, which I must admit I do really enjoy. I do really like it.
I like that.
Yeah, I think it's up there for me with number one as like favourite films of like the Die Hard series. Definitely very underrated. Very, very underrated.
It's a Christmas film. No, it isn't. Argument.
Oh no, we're not going to get into that tonight.
I don't think it is, but I don't give a fuck. Well, a classic is a Christmas film. It makes your fucking dick get hard. Crack on.
I've not seen Dick Hard. Is that like the sixth Die Hard film?
It's a sequel to his brother ever had.
Okay.
Die Hard on.
Die Hard on.
Die hard on. You know what I mean. Rated R.
Right, we've got some comments at the moment. So what we'll do is we'll go through them and we'll get onto something. I don't know what.
Hello.
Right, we have Wrestle Snaps. Good evening. He says, evening, hope you're all doing well. Shout out to Keith, Nigel and Andy. Keep smashing the live shows and give you all a shout out later on Instagram.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Sir. Do appreciate it. And next up, we've got Mr. Meggs.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening indeed. He says, hi, lads. Just wanted to wish you all the best for the stream. Perhaps you could help Nigel overcome his shyness issues and help him come out of his shell. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Why not? Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Why not, indeed?
Why not?
He also says, read recently that Denzel Washington is planning 2 more Equalizer movies. Surprised an actor of his caliber feels the need to do that. I always feel once you go past 3, it loses credibility. Thoughts? Right. I've not seen them, so that's the end of it for me. Andy, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I've seen them. I enjoyed them. I think they're okay. 2 for me was probably the weakest. But yeah, it's very rare that the 4th entry is as good or holds up as like if you get like a solid trilogy. Yeah, I don't know. Denzel Washington. I like the guy. I'm not his biggest fan, but I do enjoy some of the stuff he's in. But I don't know. He probably needs to maybe give Equalizer a bit of a rest for a couple of years. I don't know. In my opinion, anyway.
What, maybe like about like 10 years and then do another one?
Maybe, yeah,
Him later on.
Okay, I'll be doing him on his fucking crutches by then.
He is getting on a bit, like, but.
Yeah, how old is he now? He's got to be in his early 60s, surely, late 50s, early 60s.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah.
Yeah, he must be. Surely. What do you think, Nigel?
I've only seen the first one and I loved it. I only saw that this year. Never ever seen any of them before. But when was the 3rd one out?
It was last year, I think.
Yeah.
I thought it was older than that, actually. Do we really need another 2? Will that spoil it? If he is going to do another 2 and that will make it 5, then yeah, make it a straight 5 and that is the lot. Because they do tend to sort of like lose their credibility a bit, I think, after 3 or 4. Stuff like that.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. I mean, it's like for years, just going on to like Back to the Future, what you were saying, Andy, about like the trilogy and that. They were saying for years about doing a 4th one, but to be honest, as a trilogy, it's solid.
Yeah.
I can't see him doing any more than that, and I wouldn't want to see him do any more than that. So, yeah, I could probably see it working as just a trilogy for the Equalizer. I still need to watch them. I mean, my dad, he watched the first 2 and he absolutely loved them. Like when he was here, he enjoyed them a lot. You know, so, and it's the same with the John Wick films as well. He loved the John Wick films, but he never got to see the 4th one. But yeah, he really enjoyed them as well. I think for him, if he was here and they kept making them, he'd watch them.
Yeah,
no problem. But I mean, yeah, the Equalizer, give it 10 years, then do a catch-up movie on what he's been doing, and you know, just go from there or something. That's what I reckon. But right, we got Matthew Lombard, 1981. Evening, guys. Good evening, Squire.
I know.
And we've got Carlos, Eastwood for Life fan. Hi, Mike and Andy and the Invisible Squad. And we've also got Sir not appearing on this live stream at the moment as well. And we have Mike's lady, my good lady says she can't.
I was thinking the same. You are very quiet.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. Hang on a minute. Let's see if I can.
I don't, because you're a fucking gobshite.
Hey. Well, no, that is
good. Look in. Let's start going for a walk.
Turn Mike up and Nige down.
That's not a bad idea.
At phone.
Right, mono input. How about that? Is that better?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, there we go. Yes, I found the volume control.
You know, that thing that fucking helps.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes. Only when people want to mute me, but that's for completely different reasons. Right, we've got Carlos again saying, as it's the lead up to Christmas, guys, Christmas movies that you just hate with a passion and why. I look forward to Nigel's long list. Oh, bloody hell, yeah. You know what? In the interest of fairness, we are going to go with Nigel first on this one because I know he's going to reel off quite a few. Go on then.
I think they're all shit. I don't watch them. Home Alone 3 or 4 were fucking dire. Why were they dire? Because there was shit. There's no other reason for it. Shitly acted, shitly made, and totally unnecessary. And another one that I fucking hated was that recent remake to Black Christmas. It was atrocious. It was absolute bilge. It was nothing to do with the original. The acting was terrible, the story was terrible, and it was just mind-numbingly fucking boring. However, ones that I love Violent Night. That is a fucking cracker. I love Home Alone, and 2. And I love Black Christmas.
The original with Olivia Hussey,
Yeah.
is that right? And
Olivia
Margot
Hussey,
Kidder?
who's got a smelly armpit.
Ah, okay.
You know
Fair
what I mean?
enough. Yeah.
I've just had a message, Nige. Your audio is breaking up, apparently.
Oh, fuck's sake, not again. What a cunt. I'm going to have to change browser again, aren't I? I'm getting electric noises.
It's got to be your beard.
Boo. I'll fuck off and come back on.
Yeah.
All right, mate. Right. So now we've heard Nigel's. Christmas films you hate and why?
There's not too many that I really dislike when I think about it. I quite like a lot of the ones that are my go-to ones, but
Yeah.
there's one I've not seen, and I refuse to watch it because I think it would be terrible if I did watch it, and it would probably be the Home Alone remake, the one that came out a few years ago.
Yeah, it's Home Sweet Home Alone, wasn't
Home
it?
Alone. Yeah, I refuse. I just know that is nowhere near as good as the original.
Yeah. Yeah, I can sort of see that when they announced it. I looked at it and I was like, no way, never, and yet, all in that. I was just like, yeah. And Loeth, he returneth.
I think we've got something wrong with the audio.
I can't fucking hear you.
You hear feedback or something?
I had fat cunt.
Back on.
Hang on. What the actual fucking clit?
Oh, Nigel, you have a way with words. So, anyway, sorry, Home Sweet Home Alone, you say it was crap.
I won't watch it. Yeah.
Yeah? No, I wouldn't either. Any other ones, or?
But probably any of the other Home Alones after 2 as well.
Yeah.
Keep away from.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. I had the DVD box set of like, the 4 Home Alones, and I was like, right, I'm taking those 2 out. Those 2 can go to charity. I was like, no, screw that. I don't even want those buggers in my collection. Screw them. You know. For me, ones I hate are those Hallmark fucking ones that they play on Great Christmas or Christmas 24. They've all got the same storyline. It's just different names for the characters and different towns, but it's always the same of like high-ranking female executive goes back to her hometown and ends up falling for like some kind of logging guy, and you know it's not Nigel, and you know, and it's the same thing over and over again. Like she tries to find a Christmas spirit, and it's just like, how many different ways can you make the same film over and over again? So really, Jesus wept. Other ones, Home Alone 3 and 4 won't entertain Home Sweet Home Alone because it's just unnecessary.
Yeah.
I must admit, the original Black Christmas, I think I got halfway through, and I didn't go a lot on it. Yeah, just didn't go a lot on it, but I'm glad I said that while Nigel was here, so, you know. he'd probably hang me up by my nuts or something from like the nearest yard arm or something. Right. Is it working now?
It is, but it sounds like it's fucking pissing down.
Tell you what, I'll leave and come back and see if that works, if that helps.
Oh, mate.
No, still sounds the same.
Really?
It sounds like it's absolutely bouncing with rain.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder why that is.
It's got to be this. I had trouble with the Google internet thing, not the Google one. The Samsung internet last time, and last time I went onto the Google one, it was all right. But when I went on the Google one, I couldn't hear it.
Oh, interesting. I can't even
I can't hear you at all.
Well, this is going absolutely well.
Hang on.
Right. Oh, we've had more technical difficulties than Samsung. Yeah, I can't hear you at all. Sounds like you're on the water. Yeah, all I can say is Nigel's broke the stream. Oh, hang on a minute. I'll tell you what. I'll see if I can. Better?
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear Andy, you know.
No, I can't either.
I'll restart my phone and come back. What a fuck-on.
Right. You know what? Bear with us all. I'm going to try something. Oh, fuck off. I don't want to know about that. I don't want to know about that. Right. I'm going to try something. I can't hear a word you're saying. Honestly, it's like you're talking underwater. Oh, come on. I don't want to scan a bloody QR code. So I'm going to try a different browser. Bear with me. Right. that. Accept. Right. I'm going to attempt to leave the studio and then come back on another browser and see if that works. All right. Back in 1 second. Hopefully it won't close down. He hopes. Wish me luck.
Sounds all right now.
Right, there we go. Right, so, say anything. Say something. Say anything.
Can you hear what I'm saying? Bad. I can still hear like a little bit of feedback, like quiet crackling feedback.
Oh, really?
Now you come back on, yeah.
Well, that is. Well, it's better than nothing.
Hear like a little bit of feedback, like quiet crackling feedback.
Oh, really?
Now you come back on, yeah.
He's lagging behind.
He's always fucking lagging behind.
I can't hear fuck all. I was watching it on the telly. But when you went off, it was marvellous. I reckon you're the fucking problem.
Aren't I always?
It just looks like you're going,
Right.
I can't hear a fucking thing.
Right. Well, I'm not using...
Don't you point your finger at me, young man, or whatever you're fucking saying. Or two of them.
I'm not using Firefox anymore when I do my stream. So,
hang on, I'll put you on the telly. Hang on.
I'll scare the neighbours.
Or two of them.
I'm not using Firefox anymore.
Right. Now tell me what you were fucking saying, and I'll hear it. I'll hear you.
Right. Basically saying about Christmas films that we hate. Basically said.
Right. Now tell me what you were fucking saying. This is really.
Right. You know what? I'm just blaming Nigel for it.
That's not going to work.
Fucking give up, man. I'm going to go and try the other one again. What a cunt.
Oh, and he was blaming me. The bastard. Yeah. So, oh fuck, I can't remember what the bloody hell I was saying now. So yeah, that's the Christmas films I hate, and obviously we all know the ones that I love. You know, Home Alone, 1, 2, Christmas Vacation, Christmas Story, which I really, really enjoyed. And obviously Die Hard 1 and 2, you know, so yeah, just the usual suspects. Right, as Carlos also said, yes, Nigel, great shows, Ashes to Ashes and Life on Mars, the ending you might not see coming. Yes, I have to agree with that, actually. Better or not?
Fuck.
And that's Nigel, everyone. Round of applause for him. Yeah, Ashes to Ashes, Life on Mars. Andy, what do you think of them?
Never seen them.
Never seen them.
No, I know of them. Know of them, but never seen them. Yeah.
I suggest giving them a go.
Yeah.
I really do suggest giving them a go. I enjoyed Life on Mars, but I liked Ashes to Ashes a lot more.
Okay.
I think they're definitely worth watching. Working now?
Can't hear a fucking thing.
Have you got headphones or earphones, Nige? Fucking hell, planet Earth to fucking Nige.
I'll try me little ones.
Well, That's not.
Fucking hell, we need Derek Acora to do a fucking seance to get in touch with
All
Nigel.
right, lad. I don't know what way you put them in.
Well, you don't stick them up your ass.
Well, say something then, you silly cunts.
We are. We're laughing our heads off.
Nah.
He's probably just put them in and hasn't bothered to connect them.
You haven't. You haven't turned them on, have you? Dosey pillock.
It's fuck all there.
You've got to connect them.
Ron Callum.
You have to link them.
I'm trying to fucking lip read.
Link them.
I shall go off and see if they come back on.
Fucking hell, 30 minutes in. Well, everyone, if you came to watch an open Q&A about movies, instead you've got a comedy show starring fucking Larry, Curly and Moe. We're just waiting for their brother to turn up, and then that's about it. Right, so I'll tell you what, while we're waiting for his Royal Rockness to come back on, your three favourite 4Ks of the year so far. I mean, obviously, bearing in mind we've still got, about a month and a week left, haven't we, of the year? And I know we've still got some great releases to come out. I mean, obviously, Galaxy Quest on 4K, but Steelbook and that, which I must admit looks bloody awesome. Really, really does. And we've still got some of the Arrow releases like The Great Escape and Demolition Man, which I must admit I'm actually quite pissed that they didn't find no deleted scenes to put on that set. But for all the special features are on there, it blows the original Blu-ray out of the water, for definite. Yeah. But what are your three favourite 4Ks in terms of transfer, special features, package design? What are your three for you? So your gold, your silver, and your bronze.
Okay, so bronze for me would probably be this one. I probably won't get some flack for this.
Fucking hell.
Oh, fuck.
Does it work?
Not a fucking dicky bed.
Try a different browser.
Different browser, not different angle.
Oh, fucking hell. So, anyway, your bronze.
Okay, so bronze for me, number 3 would probably be Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
Amazing set. I just wasn't blown away by the transfer like most people were. There was a couple of scenes where I was like, wow, that looks amazing, but the whole film, it was just what I expected it to be. It was fine, in my opinion, but there were a few scenes I was like, wow, that looks incredible. Packaging on that is just, it's absolutely gorgeous. The steelbook in it is nice. That's the back artwork.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that is nice.
It looks fantastic. The art cards in it as well. Absolutely amazing. So, that'll be my third place with the Oz.
Okay.
Silver.
Right. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. You're a little bit out of
Keith's just rang me. It's all your fault, apparently. It's your browser. The problem is you. It's not me or Andy. It's you. Nobody can fucking hear us.
Yeah, I've switched to Edge.
I can hear you now, but very quietly.
Yeah, hang on a minute. Let's see if I can turn my... I'll turn my microphone.
Not even Andy's quiet, so it's got to be something to do with whatever else you... I knew it was fucking was, man. I never had this trouble.
I'm only quiet because I'm not talking.
What did you do? Then whisper.
I'm fucking stating the bloody obvious. It's only loud when everyone is talking. Fucking hell.
No, the volume is really, really quiet here. There's that rain noise again.
That crackling's back. And I don't mean pork.
Oh, you know what? We'll just work through it.
Rosie.
Just work through it. Screw it.
Why don't you leave and come back on?
I have already.
Well, try to fucking get. I've tried it about 10 bastard times.
Well, maybe I don't want it. Yeah, I ain't going in. Right, I'll be back in a minute then.
Keith's coming on in a minute, he said, anyway.
Yep, no worries.
Keep
No worries.
How about now?
Yeah, it sounds all right, yeah.
I can hear you, but it's very fucking quiet. Remember when I used to first start out and I was so say to John, I can't fucking hear you. It's like that again, but I can cope.
Right, okay. You're kind of sort of slightly breaking up.
Oh, for
For me.
fuck's sake.
Very, very, very tiny breakage.
The only thing I can do is try the other browser again when he comes back on. If it doesn't work, I'm going to either have to bail or just put up with it.
Fair enough.
I'm trying to get my 4Ks now while he's fucked off.
Right. How's that? Is that better?
It's still quiet, but it's better like that than without the rain, so we'll stay like this. I think I can handle this. If I keep going to you, though, what? You know why.
I'll just speak up or just turn your hearing aid up a little bit.
I hear there. I'll just speak up. Fuck me, man.
Hang on a minute.
Carry on, Andy.
Right. There we go.
I'll do me number 2, Silver Place.
Yes, Silver Place film.
Silver Place, for me, quite easily, the transfer on this is absolutely amazing. Not a big fan of the artwork of the Steelbook, but go with the Terminator. It looks stunning. Can't really say much more than that. It looks the best it's ever looked. Probably the best it's ever going to look. It is just an amazing film. It looks great. The soundtrack sounds amazing. I'm a big fan of I'm someone who prefers the first movie over the second. But yeah, this for me, one I was just more than happy to buy. It looks great. Absolutely amazing. So that'll be number 2 for me. Number 1 would be Alfred Hitchcock's North by Northwest. Packaging, quality, this has it all. Everything. Doesn't put a foot wrong in what this box set was wanting to achieve, wanting to execute. It does it excellently on all counts. It sounds amazing. It looks amazing. It displays great on the shelf. Everything you'd want it to be. North by Northwest. Number 1.
Actually, 3 really good choices there, I must admit. Even though I'm not a fan of The Wizard of Oz, I think it's all right. That's still a cracking looking set.
Yeah.
It really is. The steelbook looks really nice. What about yourself, Nigel? Your gold, silver and bronze 4K releases of the year so far?
Bronze, I'm going to say... Fuck, I can't remember what I got. Might be the remake of Friday the 13th. Silver, I'm going to say The Hitcher. And gold, I'm going to say Nightmare on Elm Street because it looks absolutely fucking beautiful.
Yeah, they're 3 good picks as well.
Sorry. Jaws the Revenge as well. That looks absolutely stellar.
I'll tell you what,
That would be fair to 4th.
Yeah, that could be your honourable mention.
Fair a second, you stupid fat fuck.
Yeah, that can be your honourable mention. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go, Andy. You can have an honourable mention. And he's here. He's here.
No, I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm still not ready. Nigel, your audio is gone. It's breaking up terribly. I can barely hear you. and that. So just go out and go into a different browser, and I guarantee you that'll clear it up, and then everything should be fine. Mike's audio sounds fine now. Andy's is fine. It's just you're breaking up badly.
I'll try again, but I did try it once, but I'll give it a go.
No,
Fuck's
when you
sake,
tried
here
it,
we go.
when you tried it the last time, and you came back on, you sounded perfect.
Ah,
You did. So just try it again.
right.
Right,
I'll
I'll be
go
back in a
try
second, right?
So will
No
I,
worries.
for the 100th time.
So all that time, he was fucking blaming me, the cheeky bastard.
It was that bad. Keith put a halt to his fucking wank. So fucking...
Well, he won't come first. For me, you know what? I'll say The Hitcher for the third.
Yeah.
Because I love the whole box. I love the way that the artwork just continues all round from the front to the back. Same with the book. Same with the digipack for the discs. The contents of the books themselves are absolutely fantastic. You know, I just think that the whole package is great, and I love the transfer on the Hitcher. It's just
I can't
best
hear a
it's ever
thing. I'm just going to have to fuck off. I can't keep doing this all fucking night, can I? The other one sounded all right, but Keith said I sound shit. Now, if I sound all right now, I just cannot hear a word you are saying.
You sound
It's even
all right
quieter
now.
than the last one. Just a tiny little like. Beep, beep, beep. I keep hearing.
Can you connect your earbuds?
I tried, they wouldn't connect for some reason. It went beep beep. And I tried a thing on YouTube. I could hear it, but come back on here, nothing. I tell you what was fucking weird though. When I went on YouTube, I pressed the video, and this woman was going like. So I went on the stream, and that's how you were talking as well. I got fuck that.
I've told you
weird.
I've told you about them fucking dodgy sites, Nige. Fucking hell.
I can't hear that at all.
Yeah.
Anyway, Keith will be back on in a minute, so have a good one. I'll watch it.
All right, mate. It's a shame you can't.
Right, I'll see you later.
But yeah, see you later, mate.
See you later, Nige.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yes.
That's a shame. It's just a shame that he couldn't download like another browser to try and use like Opera or something.
Yeah.
You know, but so yeah, my bronze was The Hitcher.
Yeah.
My silver, my kingdom for silver. I'd have to say The Sword and the Sorcerer.
101.
Yes, mate. Yeah. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just love the fact that that basically the packaging is just great. You know, the fact that it's like a proper hard box. You know, you've got the booklet, you've got, what is it, art cards. I think you've got a poster in there as well. The transfer is absolutely great on it. It sounds really good as well. I mean, considering it was from 1982, so it would have been a mono soundtrack or stereo at the very most. You know, and I had a lot of fun with it as well. So it's just a great set all round. So that would be my silver. My gold, Terminator. I'm gonna have to put Terminator as gold.
Yeah.
You know, I think the thing for me is, as you so rightly said, it looked fantastic. It's probably the best it's ever going to look. You know, they've done a fantastic restoration. You know, if they used AI, which they said that they did, and they put like the grain layer back, you know, you couldn't tell. It just looked like the original grain layer. You know, and the fact that they had the original mono theatrical soundtrack on there as well with the proper gun blasts, you know, and like the cocking of the shotguns as well. So that's what puts it number one for me, easily. Because as soon as I switch to that mono soundtrack, and as soon as he goes to the first Sarah Connor and just goes bang bang, it's like, wow, this actually takes me back to the VHS days. So I was like, it gets points for that for me.
Yeah, it can't go wrong with it. To be honest, with what I've seen, I haven't watched it in full yet, but from what I've seen,
Yeah. Oh, you won't be disappointed.
Yeah.
You will not be disappointed. I honestly put on that mono soundtrack from the very beginning, and honestly, it's like watching it at the cinema in '84.
wow.
Even though I was born in '82, but still, if I was old enough to wander into the cinema underage and watch that film, that is how it would feel like. It's just fantastic. I can't praise it enough. But I think my honourable mention would have to be the Super Mario Brothers one-up box from Umbrella.
I need to get hold of that.
It's mental, absolutely mental, the amount of stuff you get in that for the price as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. I mean, a thick book, a script book, postcards. I think there's a poster in there as well. Loads of stuff. A nice, hard, rigid box as well with some pretty good artwork on it. And I think you get a reproduction booklet in there as well, like a souvenir book, like magazine. You know, and it looks absolutely amazing, like the picture quality. I haven't seen like the director's cut, but I saw like the original version of 4K, and it looks absolutely stunning. And I must admit, I enjoyed the film as well, even though it's not great, but I loved it.
Yeah, it's got its problems. But
Oh yeah,
I've got a lot of nostalgia for that movie.
Mm.
It's a fun time. It's one of them bad movies that I enjoy. You know, and just put on and have a good time with it.
yeah,
As daft as it is.
yeah.
But I'm kind of glad it got that treatment though.
It deserved it.
Yeah. It's just a fun movie. It's a fun time. It's daft. It's over the top. Nothing. I never played the game, but I imagine it to be nothing like the video game.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's its own thing.
It's like if they got what's his name who wrote Cyberpunk 2070 something or other. It's like they got him to write a Super Mario Brothers movie and just go mad cyberpunk with it. And that's literally what it is. And I loved it for it. As mad as it sounds. I mean, I had the original X-Rental video back in the day and I got rid of it, and I wish I never. It was in like the proper like white clamshell case. And I loved it. But,
it was one of those movies for a time. I think here in the UK, it wasn't the easiest of films to get hold of. Like,
no,
we didn't really get an official sort of DVD release for it over here. It was, I think we later on got a Blu-ray, but I think it went out of print. Might have been Second Sight.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah, but then that died a death. And then Umbrella now have put together this stellar release for it, which I know it's sold out, but I'm still on the hunt for one. I'm still going to have a look, see if I can find one somewhere. But
I'll tell you what, the version that I got was the one-up edition, which is like, it hasn't got, I think the original version's got like a film cell in it and something else, but the set that I've got, it hasn't got it in it, which I'm not that bothered about. It's got all the other bits, which is great, and you know, I was just glad to get it.
Yeah,
I really was glad to get it. So yeah, I'd look into that one. If you're not fussed about the film cell, look into it.
Yeah,
I would. I mean, yeah, I think the only DVD release it had over here was a company called Interfilm,
right? And
that was like a really like budget DVD release. I don't think there was any extras on it whatsoever apart from a trailer. And I actually bought it. I actually bought the DVD. I think I've still got it somewhere around it. I don't think even think it's in a case, but there was no artwork on the disc whatsoever. It was just like the name of the film, the company, the copyright, and the age rating, and that's literally it.
Yeah.
It was like pound shop job, I think, at very most. You know, those like really like dodgy pound shop DVDs.
Yeah, I remember renting the VHS for it back in the day at Blockbusters. Like it was one I used to rent quite a few times. But yeah, that's that. Other than that, trying to get a copy of it to own was so difficult.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I'm just still on the hunt for that Umbrella release because I don't think it's going to get better than that.
No. I think that's probably the definitive release of it for certain. I mean, I've even seen the VHS go for stupid amounts of money. I mean, astronomical amounts of money, and I'm just like, really? I just don't get it, you know. But I mean, if you get a hold of it on like 4K or Blu-ray, even if it's just imported, at least it's something. Yeah, it really, really is. Oh, we've got a few more comments. Right, where did I get to? Yeah, Ashes to Ashes. Yeah. Oh, he's back. Oh, we've got a few more comments. Right, where did he's back? Where did I get to?
Right, Nige, turn your telly off.
I fucking have. Will you give me a minute?
That's better.
That's fucking long.
That's much better.
That's better. Stop
I've got a
tucking
load
in.
of Firefox.
Get your telly off and stop tucking into your arse cheese souffle.
I'm turning it off, you cunt. Where are you?
And stop having a wank.
If I do this, I can see you now, but I'm on my side. I've tried to turn it round, it won't let me.
That sounds wrong. I can see you, but I'm on my side.
No, you know what, Nigel? That's an
if all the
improvement.
ladies are laid down flicking their bean because I'm on, they've got the best of it. I'll stay like this.
Fucking hell. Right. So yeah, it was the Ashes to Ashes Life on Mars thing, blah, 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 blah. And Jen says, and we have 3 copies of it on Laserdisc. Oh, she's talking about barbed wire. Yeah. Yeah, because we normally buy bundles of Laserdiscs cheap just to try and get some like hard to find titles. That's how we found Texas Chainsaw Massacre, right? And it's like the same with Speed, Waterworld, Apollo 13. That has been in so many bundles. It's unreal.
You got a Laserdisc player?
Yeah, in the US.
Have you got one?
Not here, no. In the US though, yeah.
What you doing over there?
Because me and Jen have been collecting the discs for them over there. They're more abundant over there, funnily enough, than here.
Yeah.
I kid you not. Right, Goodwill, big bundle of laser discs. I think it was about $50, huge stack, and one of them was licensed to drive, and it goes for about $70 on its own, $60 maybe more.
Wow,
bargain.
The 13th.
Sadly not, but we did get Texas Chainsaw. We got Evil Dead 2, I think, from somewhere. And Brain Dead, which is how I saw it first of all. And I loved it. Absolutely cracking.
Yeah.
I wish I still had one.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you can get one that plays both PAL and NCSC. If you do that, then you can pull. Yeah, definitely worth it.
First Laserdisc I ever bought was The Shining.
Oh, widescreen or full screen?
Oh fuck! That now I can't remember.
Because the full screen
is the original.
Yeah, it's in like a border with like yeah.
I can't remember now. Fucking hell! I know it was 2 discs.
That might be the widescreen one then, because the widescreen one, it's got his face in the doors when he's saying "Here's Johnny." It's got The Shining at the bottom, so it might be that one.
It was.
Yeah. I think we ended up having 2 copies of that. I think we still got them.
Wow.
But yeah, absolutely love Laserdisc. I really do. We've got Danny Dukes. Hi, how are you all doing? I am good. It's great to hear, mate. And thank you for tuning in. And we have Mr. Euphoria himself. Good evening, sir.
How are you?
Hello.
This is where
Keith. At least you can fucking hear me.
This is where the sound falls to shit again.
Hey. It's that cunt's fault.
I'll take the blame. I'll take the blame.
Can someone explain to me why Nigel is sideways? I know you
he's
want me to
always-
ride this sideways, but like,
Right. It's always been that way.
Firehawk won't let me turn myself round.
He's got a massive hemorrhoid.
yeah, and that fucking hemorrhoid is pointed towards fucking me.
I've been reading that
Oh.
one. A Cure for
Fucking
Heart by Emma.
Right.
Lloyd.
Well, we can hear you. That's the good thing.
Oh God, yeah. Oh well, I'm so glad you're able to join, Keith.
No problem. My pleasure.
Right, so we said about like what we've been watching and that. So we've all said our. So what have you been watching, mate? Just to get you caught up.
Wow. On Saturday night, myself and Ellen watched The Night Before with Seth Rogen.
Okay.
Bad Moms 2. We watched as well. We watched Christmas with the Cranks, and we were floored after watching that. We were at our emotional peak when we watched Christmas with the Cranks, and it floored us. It left us in fucking bits come the end of it.
Really?
I were in fucking tears, both of us. And what was the first fucking movie Bad Santa? We watched the first movie of the night. So that was the start of kind of our Christmas movies. And actually, we had a fucking great night. We loved it. I hope every other night is going to be like it.
Excellent. Nice one. I haven't seen Bad Santa in years.
Oh, it's
Really
so
haven't.
funny. It's so funny. It's it's not the ideal. We were having a couple of drinks while watching it. It's probably not the ideal movie to drink when watching, because Billy Bob Thornton would really put you off fucking drink when you watch that movie. But there's something about it as well. There's an element of sweetness to it as well. It sounds ridiculous when you consider how vulgar it is. But yeah, it's a great watch. It really is.
Nice. Excellent. I'm gonna have to try and watch that again now.
Oh, and of course I watched Terminal. Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, which was fantastic as well.
Mm,
I did.
nice.
Well, it looked fucking brilliant on the pictures. I can only imagine how good it looks on 4K.
Yeah. I kind of said at the start of the video. I kind of said when I reviewed it, I had no intention of reviewing it because I'm tired. I spoke to Nigel and Andy about this, but I'm fucking tired of these people, these fucking whinge bags crying about James Cameron, and I had no intention of doing a review on it. And I think the video was around maybe a half an hour, and then the first crybaby came on, and I was like, oh god, Jesus, here we fucking go, let it begin. Yeah, so it didn't take long. So I actually got criticised for praising 4K transfers too much. Wrap your head around that one if you can.
Because you're not mourning with them. They don't like that.
Yeah. I just turned around to your man and I said, is it not a good thing that we're getting so many great 4K transfers? And then I kind of just turned around and said, yeah, I just turned around and said, maybe you have a different agenda. And he never responded. So, yeah, I couldn't fucking believe it.
Yeah.
I did say one thing to him. I thought it was the perfect response. He kind of turned around and he said, I said, well, what movies did I say were great? And he's well, you said Terminator, you said Blazing Saddles, you said North by Northwest, you said Beetlejuice, and I was like, grand, I'll tell you what, go out and buy all four of them and come back to me and prove me wrong. And of course, he said nothing. Nothing.
Yeah. It's basically just someone who just, I don't know, just seems as though he's
jealous.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's that. As though his opinion is the only one, or their opinion is the only one that matters. And, you know, you're wrong for having your own mind. It's bullshit. It really is.
I'll tell you one thing. I would have absolutely no problem at all taking that collector's edition of fucking the Terminator or the Steelbook and trying to insert it up his ass. I'd be willing to sacrifice that Steelbook just to get that element of pleasure.
I have tried, Keith, and it does fit comfortably.
Oh, really? Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't have to spit on it.
Yeah. But is it open
Well,
or
I'm taking
closed?
it the wrong one every now and again. Then it's
Maybe just to wedge it in securely, shove Genesis up there as well.
Ah, okay.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
one
but-
thing, not the fucking Genesis box set that I have.
You know what I mean?
that would kill a fucking elephant.
Oh my word. Yeah, but Andy, would the steelbook be open or closed when it's inserted? That's the question.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Would
If
it
if he's a bit of an arsehole, put it in open, because I can imagine some of them clips coming out would be quite painful.
Oh fuck! You know what? That actually brings me on to, obviously, we've all said our gold, silver, and bronze 4K sets of the year. So basically, we said about the packaging, the transfer, the extras, like what for each one. And you've also
transfer. I couldn't need the rest of it.
Oh, well, we've all said ours, and we even said an honourable mention as well. So what would yours be, Keith?
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a question. Oh, that's a fucking question. I'm leaning for the gold. I'm leaning towards North by Northwest. I am. Every single aspect of that release features 4K transfer, packaging, perfection. I wouldn't change a thing with it. So I'm leaning towards North by Northwest. Blazing Saddles might be up there as well. But I can't ignore the Umbrella Entertainment release of Super Mario Brothers. That has to be up there as well. The Hitcher has to be up there as well.
Yeah.
There's fucking too many. There's too many. I'll tell you what I wouldn't give it to. I wouldn't give it to an Arrow Video title. I wouldn't, because I always find, nothing against their packaging, but I just find that Arrow Video's packaging is lacking compared to the likes of Second Sight and Umbrella, Vinegar Syndrome, all that kind of stuff. So I would kind of put Arrow. I wouldn't put Arrow into the run-in. But if I was to pick a number one for me, I think I'd leaning towards North by Northwest.
Nice. So that's your gold.
That's my gold this year.
That's actually a very good choice, and that was Andy's choice as well. And I must admit,
North by Northwest. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think it's. It's what I said it in my video. It's one of those 4K transfers where it's like you're watching 4K and it never leaves you. It's even when the end credits come up, you're like, yeah, I just watched the 4K disc now. It was just fucking perfect. Everything about it, audio, the whole thing, amazing.
Nice, excellent. What would your silver be?
My silver would probably be Blazing Saddles.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put Blazing Saddles in. Blazing Saddles, yeah. Blazing Saddles will be my second. I think third I will put Super Mario Brothers. And then my honourable mention will be the Hitcher. It will
nice.
Be. That's saying something. That's saying, like when you consider, the honourable mention is the Hitcher and how fucking wonderful that set is. I just found that the 4K transfer, it wasn't a letdown. I have to choose my words carefully. I still think there's room for improvement. Put it that way. That's my only issue. Other than that, special features, packaging, everything top notch. Audio was amazing on it as well. But there was scenes in it where I was like, "Oh Jesus, that is rough to look at." So yeah, that would be my honourable.
Well, funny enough, that was my third place one.
Really?
Yeah, and Super Mario Brothers was my honourable mention.
Oh my god! Wow! I guarantee when I do a top 10 of the best 4K transfers, now that list will change.
Yeah.
Big time. It will.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a great year. It's been a great year for collector's release.
Oh, it has.
There's one.
I would have I would have thrown. Actually, you know something? See, I even forgot. I forgot about Twister as well. Twister is fucking wonderful.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot all
Mm.
about that. You know what?
Like,
I'm bumping the Hitcher. Twister's going in there instead.
Twister,
Twister's
there you go.
yeah.
There you go.
Oh, Atomic Blonde. Atomic Blonde.
Atomic
I forgot
Blonde.
about that. Yeah.
Atomic Blonde. Fucking the Northman was a wonderful release.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's fucking just too many to count.
Yeah.
There's too many to fucking count.
There's one that I completely forgot about. It was the '88 release of American Pie.
Oh
yes.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't say nothing, but I will be able to say something very, very soon because I got it on the Black Friday sale.
Excellent. Excellent.
28 euro.
Oh,
That's
excellent.
not bad.
Keith,
That's not bad.
sorry, just to quickly get off topic, I've got to show Keith this. I found one and I ordered it.
Oh, you bastard.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Sorry, Andy, was there Steelbook or was there standard Amaray in that?
It's just standard Amaray.
Standard Amaray, okay.
Standard Amaray, but it fits on the
Wow.
shelf perfectly with the others.
And I can't think of a more perfect time of fucking year to get it.
Yeah.
Just to
Yeah.
match,
I'm jealous.
just to match Mike's background as well.
Yeah,
I wanted,
yeah.
I wanted to change it from Star Trek to something a little bit Christmassy and horror as well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
get that.
no. Oh man, I fucking love Gremlins, and now I want to watch it again. I want to watch it again.
That's the,
We had a great viewing experience with it there a couple of weeks ago. Oh, look at that.
Oh, beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
I have to admit, Andy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very happy to see Warner Brothers go back to those kind of thicker box sets with North by Northwest and Blazing Saddles.
oh, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. I like them. I like them a lot.
yeah. I think we're definitely, as collectors, we're definitely spoiled this year, and it just makes me wonder what is coming next year. You know, if this year has been so great, you know.
Well, my next video that I'm putting out on YouTube is a heads-up video making people aware of collector's editions, and it's my final episode this year. And in the month of December, I think I found 9 releases that are coming out in collector's editions. So it ain't over yet.
No.
Well, I was
just going to say my Great Escape's been dispatched today as well from Arrow.
Yeah, I didn't even include that in the video. It fucking never dawned on me.
And this arrived this morning as well.
Oh, the Blade Steelbook, lovely. Yeah, lovely.
Oh, that's nice. That is nice.
Yeah, so,
you know what? CEX have got a copy of the standard edition of that, and they still want 20 quid for it.
Fuck them. No
So
way.
I just looked at it and I was like, no way, not on 4K. No, especially when it's the 2 for 30 quid in HMV, brand new.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. But no, I was saying to Andy earlier on that like one of the releases that's going to be absolutely mental is the Galaxy Quest one, the Steelbook.
Yeah, I am willing to. I'm going to travel to buy that. I am. I have it pre-ordered, but as Andy will know, I don't trust Amazon at the moment. So I'm going to have to pay a little bit extra to get it, but I think it's worth paying just to have that peace of mind. So I'm going to go down and hopefully I can get Galaxy Quest along with Black Phone. Fingers crossed.
Oh yeah, that's coming out as well.
Yeah. That looks incredible. That release.
Yeah.
And Last Night in Soho again.
Last Night in Soho.
Yeah.
Oh man.
There's 4 collector's editions out this weekend. There is Galaxy Quest, Black Phone, Pulp Fiction, the 30th anniversary, and Alien Romulus, the 4K Steelbook release as well. So 4 releases this weekend. Crazy.
Wow, that's insane. That really is insane. I was going to say, just going on to Alien Romulus at the moment. I know Nigel hates anything sci-fi, so I'll just keep it brief. Have you seen that in the US they've actually going to release a VHS version of that film?
Yeah, someone sent me a link to it. I'm going to tell you is what I told him. I think it's great that VHS is making this little kind of comeback that it's doing at the moment. but I'm never going to fully commit to it. I will be very, very selective. And Alien Romulus, as much as I enjoyed the movie, it's I didn't enjoy it near enough to buy a VHS release of it. So yeah, that'll be a pass.
Yeah, I mean, it's like when HMV were going to bring out Evil Dead 2, and I was like, oh yeah, but then I saw it was like 40 quid. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
So it was like the funny thing is, right? I gave my dad years ago my original 3 VHS. Right, so obviously when he passed, I looked through the VHS and they were still in the cupboard. So I was like, right, I'm taking him back, and I've saved myself 40 quid. So, you know, yeah. So, yeah. Right, so we've got Carlos saying, "Come on, Mike, you watched Barbed Wire for a tit show. Every guy knows that. Who are you, Kitty?" Oh,
it's true. It's true.
You know what? Yeah.
I came very close to buying that beautiful Steelbook release, and then I kind of came to my senses and went, "What the fuck are you doing? You are never going to watch this movie. Why are you buying it?" So I pulled away from it.
Yeah. I must admit, as I was saying to Nigel and Andy earlier on, I got halfway through it and I was like, the action scenes aren't too bad, but there's not enough of them. And it was, yeah. So I was just like, nah. Turn it off.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got Danny Duke saying, got my copy of Nightmare on Elm Street in the box set, the Wizard of Oz box set, and today got my Watership Down box set. Oh, yes. I forgot about Watership Down.
Yeah. Bastard.
You know what? I haven't seen Watership Down since I think I had the original Blu-ray. And for the life of me, I don't know why I got rid of it. I absolutely love that movie.
I don't like even talking about it now because the one person that I wanted to get that release didn't fucking get it, which is this chap here beside me. I was fucking gutted when you fucking... Yeah, he cancelled it.
Yeah.
I had to have the funds for it. I think I'm getting it for Christmas though. Laura said she'd get me for Christmas.
No.
Oh, that's
I don't think it's going to sell out, Nigel.
No.
I think she's getting it this week. So once she gets it, I don't mind waiting till Christmas as long as I know I've got it, type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's understandable.
That fucking thing, and that's the annoying thing about it.
I know. I mean, after it was originally cancelled as well, what was it? Last year, the year before?
Yeah, before.
And it was like,
I was fucking gutted.
Yeah, I know.
For me, it's the greatest animated film of all time. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, I mean, it's harrowing, but that's... It's nature. So things like that are going to happen.
Yeah.
Obviously not with the talking and that, that's, you know. But, I mean, if you've got talking rabbits, bloody hell, you're a winner, aren't you? Fucking...
I just know.
All you do would be like the odd little twitch, the odd little thump, and then the fucking brrr after they've had a quick shag. That would be it.
I just noticed Nigel is having a few tasty beverages there. Give him a couple of hours, and I guarantee you, rabbits will be talking to him very soon.
Oh yeah. and
caterpillars variety might do.
And caterpillars will be coming out of the walls. What about you, Andy? Would you get Watership Down?
Yeah, I ordered a few BFI special editions today. I ordered Get Carter, Watership Down, and Seven Samurai.
Nice.
3 box sets because trying to build a collection of a label. I thought I'd start off big because Get Carter came out. I don't know if they've done any others. There might be a few, but they're the 3 big ones that I know of. And with Watership Down being a new release, I thought, yeah, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
BFI means big fat idiot.
Oh god!
Talking rabbits, as you know, means friendship.
You're making me cough my lungs up now.
Andy, my kids were on that beach trip.
It's a beautiful day. BFI is open for business.
Watership Carter and Get Down.
What
I thought
a
I'd
shit
get in
baller. The Down syndrome.
Oh no.
Watership Samurai and 7 Down. The fucking crossword.
Oh God.
Oh,
Fucking hell,
Right.
Denzel Washington is 70?
yeah, I know.
Wow.
That's why I'm surprised. Yeah, you know what? I didn't even know it was 70. I thought it was only in his late 50s, early 60s.
He can't go equalising at that age.
I tell you what, he's fucking hamming it up in Gladiator 2. He's having a fucking ball in that film.
So, yeah, I heard great things about it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll take a punt on that. I don't know.
It's
Watch
watchable.
it.
It's no pun intended, but it is an entertaining film. But it's
I
not,
heard the same thing about it. I've heard it's a wonderful sequel, just an unnecessary one.
yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
It's watchable. Yep, so is Pink Flamingos, but
No, it's not.
everybody's
It's not.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Watership Flamingos and Pink Down.
we got my lovely wife Jen saying, "I hate." Oh yeah, this was about earlier on about standing on the beach at high tide with the rain in your head in the toilet.
It did. It did. It really did.
where I was.
And she said, "Yeah, it was definitely me." Yeah, well, why not? Yeah.
Thank you, Mrs. Mike's lady, for putting in the space. I suggest you put your steel boot right to Miss fucking Harris.
Open, of course.
Yes. Open, as you know, means friendship.
She said, "Yeah, Gremlins is a must-see for Christmas." Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah,
Has to be. Absolute classic. And this next one's when we were saying about Nigel and his AirPods, about sticking them up his ass. Speak for yourself, and your ass is where they go, isn't it?
If that's what you think for them, would you like to swap wives?
Daddy Duke says this is a lot of fun. Yeah, I must admit
What
it has been.
about? Because I can't hear a thing. Cheers, Danny.
Oh yeah, even Jen actually says it's always Mike. Thank you very much, sweetheart. Thank you.
Useless.
Oh, always have been. Danny's laughing his head off.
To do with being a savannah, me saying.
Alan Mix has said.
Knocking on the head and all that lot.
Yeah. Oh God.
Silver the Wolf.
Yeah. My top three: bronze, the Terminator; silver, the Wolfman 2010; gold, Oppenheimer Collector's Edition. Interesting.
I read
Very hard to complain, I think. Oppenheimer is.
Oppenheimer getting as bad as fucking Alien.
Yeah, no, I've
They've been making a fucking Marvel character out of that cunt the way you was all going about this.
Well, that one.
I'm surprised that's still fucking standing in one piece.
Well, I wore the first one out.
If you actually look at my
Penis.
if you watch my Oppenheimer video, that's when I was really, really sick when I did that video, but I wanted to get it out when it was somewhat relevant. If you actually look at my unboxing segment of that video, you should see the sweat that's all over that cover. That's how unwell I was. I was sweating all over that release. There's right at the bit at the end of it when I put it down. Ellen turned around and she says, "Keep the entire cover is just drenched in your sweat." And I was like, "I know. I couldn't fucking help it."
Bloody hell.
Fucking dry.
That sweaty one off for all you perverts out there.
Mine was drenched in sweat, but for a very different reason.
Oh, I'm sure fucking, it wasn't fucking sweat either.
Wasn't just sweat.
Yeah, it was your fucking ecto plasm.
Luckily, it has the high gloss wipe down cover.
I had fucking Ghostbusters on fucking speed dial. Come and clean the fucking ectoplasm up.
Limited edition sticky steel book.
Oppenheimer's special edition covered in ectoplasm, as you know.
Oppenheimer, as you know, means my kids from the beach.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh. And Carlos is saying the invisible live stream because everyone had to keep going. Oh, fucking hell.
I tell you what, Carlos, he's as professional as a
someone who's not professional.
Professional.
Yeah.
Yeah. He even says it sounds okay now.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
I'm on. Hello.
And Jen actually says, I love how you know how it was in the cinema in 1984. I'm just guessing.
What was that?
Guessing. Oh, about the Terminator.
Yes, it was 1984.
Yep.
Oh,
And we have your nephew, Dean. Is it your nephew, Dean?
Yeah, that's my nephew. Yeah.
Yes. Hi, lads. Great to see Tuesday stream. Well, thank you
Hey,
very
mate.
much.
hello, mate. How you fucking diddling, you big handsome cunt, bastard, twat?
Well, I hope you're enjoying yourself. And hello. And Carlos is saying your Tuesday night stream, but titled Saturday Night Live. Yes, I know. I changed it at the very last minute. And Jen's actually said, we've got more than one Laserdisc player. Thank you very much. Aimed at me.
Well, that's
So I
just
said we got
fucking
one.
greedy. She said, Mum, my way, you greedy cunts.
Actually, we've got 2 working and 3 non-working.
I don't want an on-working, just a one-working one will do. Thank you very much.
How about if I just send you the laser, right? If you subscribe, I'll send you it bit by bit. You get to build it yourself.
There you go. Build your own fucking laser player. Yeah.
How about if you don't send me it, I'll unsubscribe and tell every cunt else to.
He'll build his Laserdisc player while stuck it on his rib.
Building a Laserdisc player and talking to myself going, oh, my kids are on this beach.
Oh, fucking hell. And Jen also says, we have the blood. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, we've got the blood red disc.
Come back to your butt plugs or your earphones.
We've got Jim's movie channel. Hello, all from the US. Hello,
Hey, Jim. How are you? Thanks for stopping by.
Evening, mate. We've got Dean saying, yes, Ace was just seeing that. About the name change. And Carlos is saying, Andy, swap Dark Fate for Genesis now. That is big shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, God, yeah. That's,
I tell you one thing. A bad Terminator movie doesn't exist in my universe. Believe it or not. I love every single one of them. Including
really?
Genesis. I'm not kidding. Genesis is fucking daft as daft gets, but I was still fucking entertained by it. I was. I am not gonna lie. The start of Dark Fate, I nearly came in my pants when they shot that little bastard off at the start of it. I swear to God, I did a backflip in the cinema when I seen that.
Which is a very mean feat because he was sat in the cinema totally stark bollock fucking naked. So I don't know how he came in his.
And I'll tell you one thing: if you see my reaction, but when I realized that he was giving the bastard a double tap, oh my God!
He has a woman next to him to swallow the fucking lot.
Yeah, no. I was there and I was there to Ellen. I was like, look at fucking Sarah Connor trying to fucking stop him. Fucking leave him.
He asked the cinema staff to turn on the aircon so they could smell his ball sack and rosette.
Sarah, leave it. Whoa, what?
And And Nigel, you saying that as I was taking a swig of drink, you absolute bastard.
Jesus, Ellen was there. Jesus, Keith, your fucking popcorn is very buttery. I know.
Oh, you got the sweets, boy. Sweet.
Oh, this salt is very thick, isn't it? Work.
Almost like condensed carnation.
Oh. Right, moving swiftly on after. Carlos says, any takers on the Arrow Video 4K collector's editions for The Great Escape and Demolition Man?
Fuck no.
Right, we know what Nigel thinks, Andy.
I've ordered them both, and I definitely know for sure my Great Escape's been dispatched. I'm not too sure about Demolition Man yet, but Great Escape's on its way, and I can't wait to watch that in 4K.
Nice. Do you reckon that the transfer will be exactly the same as the Kino Lorber one, or will it be a new 4K scan, do you reckon?
I don't know. Keith might know that better than I will, but because I know Keith, I think Keith's got the Kino Lorber one, or he's got a version of it on 4K. But,
it's going to be different for one huge reason. Kino Lorber's release doesn't have HDO.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now, if you ask me, will the transfer be the same as the Cape Light version that I have on 4K? Could be. Could be. Because that one does have HDO.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie. I watched the Great Escape, the Cape Lights version of the Great Escape there around 2 weeks ago. I can't see Arrow Video improving on it. I really can't. I think it's at its limit. And there's no going past it in my eyes. It looks great as is.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I must admit the Blu-ray wasn't a bad looking film to start off with, like the Blu-ray print. It wasn't too bad.
If there's one thing they can improve on, that was problematic on the Blu-rays and the 4K releases that I have of the movie. There's a segment in the movie where they're celebrating Independence Day. And I'm presuming it's all to do with film stock being in poor conditioning. But that entire segment is extraordinarily soft on every single issue that I own of that movie. That entire segment goes very soft. So if Arrow Video can conjure up something to improve that segment, that alone will be worth the price of admission.
Yeah.
Include a free blow-up doll.
Dollar Skate and the great blow-up.
I'm nearly there, Doris. Oh, I'm there. My kids were on the beach.
I think I think the thing that's grabbed me was that the TV movie with Christopher Reeves in the set as well.
Yeah.
What was that?
The TV movie, The Great Escape 2, the story continues with Christopher Reeve. I think
Shit, was that I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, they played it on. I want to say Talking Pictures about a couple of months ago, I think.
Wow.
And, yeah, apparently it's in the set. I don't know if it's like in the limited edition set or like only, or if it's in whatever. But yeah, it's on the set as well. So I think it's like a separate disc as well. So it'd be interesting to see how that scrubs up as well.
Okay.
So, but yeah, be interesting. Be really, really interesting for that. Demolition Man. Now, I have heard that there's going to be both versions, like the US one with Taco Bell and the European one with Pizza Hut, like the audio, which would be interesting.
Okay.
So, I mean, it'd be nice to see what Arrow do with that for 4K.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
As well.
Absolutely. I can't imagine they'll botch it up.
No. I mean, the 4K of The Last Starfighter was great.
Well, the Blu-ray of Demolition Man already looks great. So,
yeah.
That's why I mean they can't botch it up.
Yeah.
All they can do is improve, and hopefully they will.
Yeah, hopefully. Be nice if they did.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Totally agree. Carlos says, been another good year for physical media, guys. Those moaning knobheads, they don't realise how good these releases have been this year. Obviously not been brought up in the VHS days. Yeah, totally agree. I mean, it's been absolutely fantastic. And from what I've seen on a Facebook page, you've got possibly the Sean Connery Bond films coming out on 4K next year and Lethal Weapon in May. But I don't know if it's going to be just the one film or all four.
And not forgetting the Nightmare on Elm Streets are apparently coming early next year as well.
Yeah, I've heard that as well.
That's so. Yeah, it's going to be a tough year. It's going to be a tough act to follow this year.
Oh yeah,
but I kind of hope they do something different next year, because this all started. I remember the first 6 months of this year was very quiet. There wasn't much. If you actually noticed, when we mentioned all the collector's editions that we mentioned that were great this year, most of them came out in the last month or two. It is. So the first 6 months of the year was very fucking quiet. So I hope they don't bunch it all up like they did this year and fuck it out into 4 months. Give it to us all year long. That's what we want.
Yeah, totally agree. Because I mean the Jaws releases, they came out in, what was it, May? June, I think.
June, I think it was.
Yeah.
Actually, June, July, August. Do you know something? I think that was closer. I think it was around August. August, the end of August.
Still for sale on Amazon now.
Did you see that? The Jaws, was it Jaws the Revenge? It's 30-something €. Andy, did you like that?
That's the one.
I've got them on 4K. I haven't got the special editions yet. I'm hanging off.
I'm just going to go to toilet. I'll be back in a second. All right.
Yep.
Now, like I said, Jaws the Revenge is there. That the collector's edition for like 34, 35 €. I think it's fucking very cheap.
I'm surprised it's still there at all, let alone reduced.
Yeah.
It's Jaws 3 gone. It's Jaws 3 gone.
Yeah, Jaws 3 is gone.
I'm surprised that's gone, because for me, the fucking worst one.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm surprised that's gone.
It's a weird thing. It's odd. Because you imagine the
more CD single I meant to show you. Oh fuck! Hang on. There we go. Right. I'm trying to get the front lined up.
What is going on here?
There we are.
Oh, what's that? I see Freddie. What is that?
It's Bruce Dickinson, his solo version of Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter. But look.
No.
Robert England signed it for me.
That's fucking insane.
Wow.
His signature's there. It's there.
Signed it. Robert Dickinson.
There we are.
That's amazing.
Robert Dickinson and Bruce England.
It's a one-track promo CD, and even when it's not signed, it's like fucking rocking our shit getting all of that. It's not the Iron Maiden version. It's just Bruce Dickinson on his Todd.
That's amazing.
Actually, what's that?
Oh,
is that Nightmare on Elm Street?
Nightmare on Elm Street 5, it's a one-track promo CD of Bruce Dickinson, not Iron Maiden, just Bruce Dickinson, Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter, but Robert England signed it for me.
Oh, that's nice. That's very nice, actually.
He went, part 5. He was like, shit, who did you fucking bang on set then, you filthy beast? All I want now is for our bootfuck, our Brucey to sign it on his chest there, and I've got them both signed.
Nice. Excellent.
They're very nice, isn't it?
That's very nice. That's very nice indeed. Well, I'll tell you what.
We haven't got that on fucking Laserdisc.
No, we haven't. We got the first one. Japanese Laserdisc, I might add.
I've got Friday the 13th part 2 on Japanese.
Yes, I know, and it's very, very nice as well.
Very, very generous chap.
Yes. So basically, it was very, very reasonably priced.
It was very reasonably priced for me, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
It
That's
cost
what I
me
thought.
the sum of fuck all.
Excellent. That's probably one of the best prices there is.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, lads, you remind me after the stream. Jer sent me a video of my Michael Myers house.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh,
I need to get into
All I can say is, Halloween fans, you are gonna fucking jizz your pants when you fucking see this thing.
wow.
It's absolutely fucking insane how it looks.
jizz your pants.
It's fucking serious.
Nice.
He actually,
I can't wait to see that.
he's that professional. He's actually asked me to. He wants me to mail him my Halloween 6 and my first Halloween, the two of them, because if you actually look at the Scream Factory titles, they're slightly thicker.
Yeah.
They are. So he wants to get the measurements absolutely fucking perfect.
Oh, man.
And so he asked me to send them to him so we can actually get everything to sit in perfectly inside this house. But
Nice.
it's going to be fucking incredible.
Excellent.
And is that going to be a one of a kind?
Sorry?
Is that going to be a one of a kind?
He says to me, the words that came out of his mouth was he's thinking of leaving it as 1 for 1. He said, I'm the only person that's ever going to own one.
That's
And
amazing.
that's all.
Thank fuck, I've got your address.
Halloween fans are well and truly going to spoff their thongs.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fucking hell.
Spoffing your thong, as you know, means friendship.
My thumb.
Oh, wow.
Actually, you know what? I was thinking about that Halloween thing you're having made, Keith, and I was wondering, can you imagine having the pumpkin off of the first Halloween done as a box for the films, and the top comes off like a jack-o'-lantern, and just having the film sit inside?
Yeah,
Can you imagine that?
That'd be fucking great.
He's getting the fucking house.
I'm content with my house.
Oh, that would be amazing, though, to have that.
That'd be nice.
That'd
Every
be
time
quite
you
cool.
listen to the lid to get your films out, it went, I wish I had you all alone. Just the two of us.
Either that.
Oh, Paul!
I was gonna do that as well. I'm gonna do that. Oh, Paul!
I'm sorry, Annie, but you deserve to die for that fucking shit song. Now get in that fucking car, get your throat done.
I want a Halloween collector's edition where all the disc comes out of Ben Tramer's head. That's no one knows who Ben Tramer or what he looks like. That's what I want.
Or it comes out of the little boy in Halloween 2 with the razor blades gums.
Oh.
Oh, there's part 3.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Michael Tramer and Ben Myers.
Ben Myers.
Michael Trainer. I knew you were talking about things like that, Laurie.
Oh, my God. Well, you know what? Talking about, like, 4K releases, what would you personally like to see released, like, in the next, like, obviously, like, from January to December? What would you like to see released on 4K?
I would love to see an uncut. I've said this so many times, and with Keith saying, "Give us something different," I would like to think that somebody would think, "Do you know what? He's got a fucking point. Let's try and get this done." I would love a full, everything inserted, uncut version of the Great Rock and Roll Swindler Sex Pistols film.
Yeah.
So much unseen footage to that, and we've seen little photographs in the soundtrack cover, and you think, well, that's not in the film. That fucking certainly isn't in the film. And you go through it, like, let's get it all back in and let's see how this fucking film would look totally uncut.
Yeah.
That would be my number one pick. Definitely.
You know, for me, it's the simple pleasures. The simple releases on 4K. I watched one the other night. I said to Ellen, this movie desperately needs a 4K transfer. I would love to see Rob Reiner's The Shore thing.
Yeah.
I fucking love the movie. And the Blu-ray that I have of it, it doesn't even hit the resolutions of 1080p. It hits 1080i, which is fucking ridiculous.
Wow.
But yeah, it's the simple releases. Like I Assault on Precinct 13. I've said it numerous times. Do anything to see that. Big Trouble in Little China.
Out yet?
I don't understand it. Ridiculous.
Yeah, you would have thought that when they done all the John Carpenter films on 4K, that would have been one of the first ones, as well as Big Trouble in Little China as well.
Yeah, I was fucking devastated when Vampires got announced. I couldn't believe it. I was convinced. I think I said it to Andy and Nigel. I was like, well, hey, I've got another Sacred Bones edition coming my way. It's not fucking happening. I can't fucking believe it.
Really?
It's the first time that Scream Factory has brought out a John Carpenter movie and not given it the Sacred Bones treatment. Do not understand it.
What was that? What was the film?
Vampires.
Wow.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
I wonder if it'll come later.
Cody over in H&S Collectibles texted me. He's like, Keish, Vampires 4K. Looks like we're going to have another Sacred Bones. And then all of a sudden it got announced. No sign of it. It's not going to happen. Because they always happen. They bring them out the same day as the standard.
Oh, really?
So,
okay.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Unless they're going to see how well it sells.
Could be.
Maybe.
Could be.
You know, because I suppose
all sell well anyway. I mean, I know Sacred Bones had the Halloween ones for a canny while, especially 2 and possibly 3, but they did sell out eventually. But they had them a canny while before they sold out. I think they just assume that when you want that, you can only get them from Scream Factory. But what they don't realize is Sacred Bones do them, and they have a different coloured single.
That's right.
And 9 times out of 10, their colour's fucking nicer than the Scream Factory one.
No, and it shouldn't be that way because they fucking specialise in vinyl. So
specialists, exactly. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree.
Yeah, definitely. What about yourself, Andy? What would you like to see released next year on 4K?
So, I've kind of got a little bit of an obsession and addiction to the Warner Brothers 4K sets that we've been getting. So maybe something to do with movies that don't get much love. So maybe something like Pacific Heights would be perfect.
Yes.
For Warner Brothers. I don't think that movie saw anything past VHS over here in the UK.
How the fuck did that even happen? What a film that is.
I know. It's such a good film. And I know this is Fox, so Disney own the movie, but we probably won't get anything for it, but maybe a special edition for Revenge of the Nerds. Disney, I would imagine Disney are very much distancing themselves with that movie, but I grew up with that film. It's so good. It's so funny. I'd love to see that on 4K.
Another Fox one, I'd love to see one of those nice box sets for, or even just a normal slip with a 4K. I'd love to see Sleeping with the Enemy. That's another very underrated film.
I would like to see Warner Brothers get Trick or Treat back and let them put out their own collectors of treatment. The collectors of treatment it should have got from Arrow Video, which it fucking didn't. And what happened? The standard release fucking sold out so fucking quickly. They must be kicking themselves now that they didn't do a limited set for it. Fucking idiots.
Yeah. Well, it's like when it came out first of all, it didn't really do well at the cinema, and they just quietly buried it, or something.
No, it didn't even get a cinema release.
Didn't get a cinema release. It got shelved for a few years. Yeah. They shelved it, then just stick it on DVD and video. Yeah.
And now look at it.
And now they're thinking, we dropped a bollock there, didn't we, lads?
Oh, a huge one. Yes. Sorry,
that's the shocking thing, but that's the problem with Trick or Treat. The ball seems to be still dropping on it because, like I said, why it didn't get a limited treatment from Arrow Video, I cannot wrap my head around it. In a world where we're getting releases like fucking Phantom of the fucking Mall and you know, that getting the fucking limited treatment, but yet Trick or Treat fucking can't.
I don't know why Warner's didn't do it. The fucking sets that they've been
Yeah.
knocking out lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
If I were
newest
Warner
show-
Brothers, if I were Warner Brothers right now, after seeing what that Nightmare on Elm Street fucking edition done, if they do not turn around and say, lads, let's bring out part 2, 3, and 4, let's get these going, and let's give them all the collector's treatments as well.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
continue what you have started. They're going to sell. They are going to fucking sell.
It makes me wonder if.
as well from Warner Brothers, I'd love to see a Dirty Harry box set 4K.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
One of the-
already.
One of those steelbook libraries for Dirty Harry.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
like that.
Oh, man. That's
Original
screaming for it.
artwork. Original artwork. Yeah.
Screaming for it. Screaming for it. Those
Right.
movies need it. They
That
need
would
a
be
book, like,
awesome.
I
Yeah.
fucking love Dirty Harry.
Yeah. I wouldn't like. I know it's not a from Warner Brothers. I would love to see them do a box edition for Mars Attacks. I've got a soft spot for that film.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, Dirty Harry, man, it's screaming for it.
Oh,
Yeah,
and you better
easily.
say I found Love Actually on 4K, and it wasn't an American release.
Where's it from?
It was Studio Canal.
Wow.
From what I can see, it's Italian, but it is Studio Canal that brought it out in conjunction with Universal.
Oh,
So
Really?
I just find it very, very, very weird that a movie that's English made with an mostly English cast, and yet you just can't get a release of it over there. It's fucking baffling.
That's
I don't
weird.
get it.
yeah.
It's always the way. You do find that with certain British films that you know.
I would buy in a heartbeat. You know the Oppenheimer Universal release. If they did one for Love Actually, I'd have that in a heartbeat.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Yeah.
Marvel fucking something wrong with him. It's that scene. It's got to be one put out on several discs.
You know what? The one.
What's fucking canon? The atom splitting cunt. I hope he fucking died painfully.
Who is he talking about? Christopher Nolan.
I have no idea. It's probably
the fucking bastard. He's split the atom and made the fucking nuclear bollocks.
Oh, right.
Ah, yes. Yep. Say no
And
more.
now look, we're getting threatened with it. Of that fucking idiot. Watch me get assassinated. I've said that.
I love the way he has an outburst and then he just goes very calm.
Yeah, I know.
Weird cunt.
Yeah. Anyway, the film I would love. He's shaking his sausage about. The film I would love on 4K. It's got to be Teen Agent. I know it's not going to happen.
Oh, man.
I would love that film. It's never even had a Blu-ray release.
It took me years to find out what that film was called. I remember seeing it on the telly when I was a kid. And could I remember what it was called? And then I found out it was called. It was one of them movies you see when you're a kid on TV. And it was back in the day when the movie started. If you missed the beginning of it, you were fucked. You just had to fucking roll with it, roll with the punches, stick with it and watch it. And I did. And could I remember what it was called? It was a good 10 years before I found out what that film was.
Yeah. It's the same with me. I had the ex-rental VHS of that, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. So, of course, when I tried to look for it on DVD, I just typed in Teen Agent DVD, and nothing came up. So I was like, really? So I typed it in on Google, and it actually came up, If Looks Could Kill. So I was like, I was like, okay. So I typed that in, boom, it came up. Yeah. That's the version
That's the version I have, the Blu-ray, the Warner Archive, the Warner Archive DVD. If Looks Could Kill.
Yeah, that's the one that I've got.
Yeah,
and it looks like a bit of a dodgy copy with the sleeve. It's all kind of, it just looks, though it wasn't printed properly, it was all blurry and that. But I'm just glad to have a copy of it. I really am.
That's right. The same carry on when I was trying to find the horror film Intruder. Because when I very first saw, like, there was like a little making of it once before in the 80s, and it was originally called Night Crew. So I was looking at this film called Night Crew, waiting for it to come on video. Nothing. And it wasn't until I lived here, and I didn't move until like 2011. I was on the internet, I was thinking, right, I know Sam Raimi's in it, because I remember him. Well, I won't say in case you haven't seen it, but it's quite good.
Yeah.
I typed in Sam Raimi Night Crew, and it came up, fucking Intruder. I thought, I've heard of that. I remember Intruder being in the video shop. So I could have watched it. I just didn't know it was there. What a cunt.
I had such a fucking blast watching that movie again the other night.
It's fucking brilliant. I would love that Australian release.
Oh, Nigel, trust me, you fucking do. You really do.
I've not seen it.
If that was a 4K release, if that was a 4K release, that would be my number one release this year.
That would be the ultimate edition of it. You wouldn't need to buy that film ever again. Another
Fucking
one I
incredible.
love to see on 4K is The Wraith. How the hell that's
Oh,
that film.
good choice. Very good choice. That's a very good choice. That is such a brilliant film.
Oh, it's got a bit of everything in it.
Yeah.
It's one of those films I just can't describe. I just fucking absolutely love everything about it.
Yeah. It's just fantastic. I remember the original DVD of that. I think it was MIA Video brought it out.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was such a hard film to come by. And there was once I was in one of the charity shops in Harlow near me, and they had a copy for like £2, and I was like, I ain't got the money. I'll come back and get it. Went to go back the next day. Yeah, completely gone. So I was like, balls.
If I'd have found that on DVD, I'd have been like, oh, fucking £2. I'll get stop shaking while I take another camera.
Yeah. I know. But even mum and dad loved the film as well. They absolutely adore it. Well, like my dad adored it, and mum loves it. So I bought the DVD for it off of eBay. I think it was like a tenner, and that was like a few years ago.
The Blu-ray looks great, man. I must admit the Vestron one.
Yeah, it does.
I mean,
really does.
Edition 4K would be great, and I think as well another Warner Brothers one. And I really don't think it'll ever happen. But can you imagine one of those box set of the Warner's ones of Twilight Zone the movie? That would be fucking brilliant.
Jesus, Nigel, I tell you one thing, mate. I wouldn't say that that's not in the realm of impossible. I think that could happen.
Really?
Yeah, I think that could happen.
Oh, I hope you're right.
Yeah, I do. I could see that happening. Yeah, that's a great shout out, Nigel. Yeah, I absolutely agree.
That's a great film. Absolutely great film. It's just a shame of like the things surrounding it with like obviously like the helicopter crash and that. But
I didn't find out about that until like a few years ago. I knew there was something dodgy about it, and I knew somebody had died. I didn't realize how fucking horrific it was. The footage is very easy to find on YouTube. It's great. So it's not too graphic. But when you see them there and the helicopter just lands, and there's a bit there to say, like, where you see that propeller hit, that's where two of them would be headed. And you're like, I've just witnessed two people die, but you don't see it. It's really disturbing.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I'll be watching that then. Ooh, no way.
Could you imagine being on fucking set that day when you ran over and fucking seeing what was left?
That would fuck me up for life.
How could your brain handle something like that?
No, you wouldn't be able to. You'd be fucked for life. You really would be fucked up for life. I know I would.
You stood there and watched a world famous actor and two innocent little kids lose their life in the most horrendous way.
Kids weren't meant to be. The kids weren't even meant to be there. That's the heartbreaking thing. The kids weren't meant to be there.
No, they weren't.
No.
It was. I can't call him a murderer, but it was John Landis's fault because he insisted, just keep going. And he was like, no, bring the helicopter lower, bit lower. And he's going, well, I can't, just bring it a bit lower. He was trying to get the results. I get that, but you can't fuck about with people's lives like that.
No. Especially when you've got two kids as well. You don't. Yeah.
Landis got lucky twice. I find, not one, he didn't do any prison time, which he probably should have. And two, he still went on to have a fucking career after it. Which is fucking strange, because if that happened today, it'd be very different.
Oh yeah.
Spielberg wants fuck all to do with him. He still doesn't speak to him to this day.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I've heard that as well. I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
Partly that could be just because he had the worst story, though, and he got jealous.
Maybe, yeah.
Actually, to be honest, I can't say that because I actually love that segment, the kick the cab one. I know you two hate it, don't you?
No,
fucking can't. That's the worst part of the movie, the Spielberg one, for me.
That's why I want the fucking the Spielberg cut of the movie, minus his episode.
I must admit,
I love Scatman Crothers, another game of kick the can. Shut up, you stupid baldy cunt.
I must admit, I did like the remake of Nightmare at 10,000 Feet with John Lithgow.
Oh yeah,
that was my favourite segment.
Yeah, the reason why that was the last episode. Hands down the best.
I love the what they call that cunt, Joe Dante one as well, with the kid who brought the cartoons to life from the telly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kathleen Quinlan was in that episode, if I remember correctly.
Yep. And
Kevin McCarthy. I love Kevin McCarthy from Quran.
Yeah, he played the dad, was it? I think it was. And he had the
I think
top hat.
He was either the dad or the uncle. I can't remember now.
Yeah, it was one of the two because he was holding the top hat, and the kid's saying like, "Do like a magic trick, like pull a rabbit out." And when he pulls it out, the rabbit's like, you're like, "Ooh."
But as he's doing it, you look at him and think, "What's the matter with you?" Because he looks like he's about to fucking shit his thumb. He looks terrified.
I know. That's definitely hands down my favourite segment.
Warner Brothers, your
second favourite.
Twilight Zone the movie and a fucking nice Dirty Harry box set all on 4K. And get the fucking Elm Streets out on individual box sets, you cunts.
Yes.
Yeah. That might be the reason why Warner Brothers aren't doing it, because of the whole Vic Morrow situation.
That's what worries me.
Yeah.
I
mean, it's had the DVD and Blu-ray release in the US, and I think over here it's just had a DVD. No, it did have a DVD Blu-ray release.
It's I don't even know if it's had VHS over it. It definitely hasn't had a DVD or a Blu-ray, I don't think.
The last UK release I remember is the UK rental tape. I don't think it got a sell-through. I don't think there was a DVD or a Blu-ray. I've saw an American Blu-ray, a European Blu-ray.
I must have dreamt it then, because I'm certain I saw on eBay that there was a UK Blu-ray, but it was such a low print number that it goes for astronomical amounts of money because it was rated 12. I'm certain it was.
Unless it was like a very, very limited
thing.
I don't
because I think the DVD was the same. I think that was a 12 as well. I'm certain. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
When it first come out, I could have got it off eBay new from America. And bear in mind, the postage wasn't that much either compared to what it is now. I could have got it for like somewhere between 12 and 15 quid, and it was one of those like, I'll get it next month. I'll get it the month after because I've got that much. I'll get it. When you go to get it, it's gone. Too late.
Yeah.
And now it goes for ridiculous money.
Yeah, it really does. But yeah, I would.
It's just a bog standard Amateur case.
Yeah, I'd take that. Just a standard 4K release. Even if it hasn't got all the bells, whistles, if it hasn't got a steelbook, if it's just a standard Amaray, sod it. I'm sold.
I would rather have that than nothing at all because I fucking love that.
Yeah, I would as well. It's awesome film. Awesome film. But yeah, as I say, my one would definitely be like Teen Agent or If Looks Could Kill. I'm trying to think of another one. I only had a VHS release. Trying to think of it.
That CIC video one that I was on about Kathleen Quinlan as well, Trapped. I'd love to see a nice edition.
Yeah, I'd love to see it like 4K of Little Giants. Anyway,
I wouldn't say no to a 4K collection of Police Academy.
Oh,
yeah. Yes. Yeah, but
as long as I've got individual covers.
Yeah.
But
not Mission to Moscow because that was shit.
I'll take it all the same. I wouldn't say no.
I wouldn't want to leave it out as shit as it is, but it is the worst
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, the
You know,
Blu-ray.
I want the cunt.
Yeah. I must admit, the Blu-ray box art was shocking.
Yeah, it was.
Absolutely shocking. And yet, the artwork for the DVD box, it had the posters on it.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they have just done that? Why that stupid font with that stupid stencil of a copper and a car? And it looks like it was
nothing to do with any of the films, is it?
Exactly. It was just awful. Absolutely awful.
I've still got the Blu-ray and the DVD box set somewhere.
I do as well.
The Blu-ray is the UK one, but the DVD one's the American one, but they're all those snapper cases.
Ah, okay. Oh, that's the first release that came out then.
Yeah.
Where they're all in the individual. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, the one I had was the I think it was something like 2 or 3 cases, and you got so many discs in each.
Oh,
I think it might have been two of them. 2 cases. Yeah. I think it was like the re-release from like 2008. I want to say 2007, 2008, something like that.
I think the one I got was 2004, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, so that must have been the first release. But apparently, Shout Factory have re-released the Police Academy films on Blu-ray in the States, and they've all got new scans.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're 4K scans or 2K. I've got a feeling they're 2K. If they're 4K, fantastic. But apparently there's some new special features on the discs as well.
Wow.
Not a lot, but there's some. You've got the legacy features brought over, but as I say, there's some new special features as well, and apparently they are meant to look pretty good. So, but the artwork is the flat police cap, and it's got a badge for every film.
Okay.
So it's like a little picture badge for like each film and that. So it represents each one. It doesn't look too bad. It's definitely better than the Blu-ray art we've got over here, which fucking hell. I can't get over that. That's fucking bad.
It is bollocks.
So yeah. But yeah, a 4K release of that would be more than welcome.
Absolutely.
Easily. One for me, again, that I would love to see on 4K, and I know Nigel will go, no. I would love to see Spaceballs on 4K.
Oh, suck me fucking raw.
Spaceballs did come out in 4K.
No, over here. Not on. Yeah, over here. But whether it'll happen or not, I don't know.
Normally, when Scream Factory has the titles, it normally doesn't happen.
It's just very, very rare. Oh, hang on, what's he got?
Oh, Iron Maiden.
Ah, yes. Best not show
That's the new condom labels. That was Nigel putting it on.
It's got promo posters for that.
Oh, it's for their last album that came out.
Yeah.
Ellen just bought that album. She did.
Nice. What's it like? I've not heard it.
Actually, I haven't heard it yet myself.
Oh, okay.
You've not heard it?
No, I've not heard it.
Have you heard it, Keith?
No, that's what I'm saying. Ellen just bought it like 2 weekends ago on vinyl. I never got around to it. Ellen's gone fucking mad buying vinyl on the Iron Maiden vinyl.
You need to hear Hell on Earth.
Oh, well, I don't know if my. Well, I'll tell you what, that Power Slave vinyl that you bought. Oh, I can't get over how gorgeous that looked.
I haven't played it yet, but I want to see the effect that it has, because apparently if you put a strobe light on it or something, you see the images.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be awesome. That really, really would be awesome. Just go back to the comments. I don't think we've got a lot of them, but yeah. Oh, that's so gorgeous. Oh, yeah. I love that. I love that artwork. I really do.
Yeah.
I really, really do. Carlos says, look forward to a top 10 best editions video from Keith. Yes. Yes, I must admit, yeah.
I think everyone. I think like I kind of imagine. I'd imagine if Andy did a video, and I did a video at the same time, something's telling me our top tens will be very close.
Pretty similar.
Yeah. I think it will be.
It will be totally fucking different.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer, up and fuck off.
It just top 10 would just be Oppenheimer 10 times.
That would be yours. It's Oppenheimer. Number 9, it's Oppenheimer. I had to pick.
I'll tell you what. I can tell you right now, Carlos. I'll tell you what won't be in my top 10. It won't be Nightmare on Elm Street.
That was my number fucking 1.
What?
That won't even crack my top 10 this year. Nah. I think it's a nice release. Don't get me wrong. There's just a lot better out there.
I've heard a lot of people say like it's not a big upgrade from the Blu-ray, so I put the Blu-ray on. Bear in mind, I'd never seen the Blu-ray and the brulee, the creme brulee. It looks fucking shocking. It is so fuzzy. It's shit. It's night and day. So I don't know what y'all people who've bought the Blu-rays are looking at. Obviously,
I would encourage you then to. I would encourage you then to look at my video, because I put comparisons up, and I can tell you now, there's times that the Blu-ray looks better than the 4K.
After I'd finished watching the 4K, I put the Blu-ray and the opening scene. I was like, "What the fuck?" It was night and day to me.
There's one scene in the I did watch when I looked at it, and I was like, "Jesus Christ, the Blu-ray looks better." It was the bit in it where Johnny Depp is trying to make the phone call, and the tape is going all fucked up on him. When I actually watched that scene on Blu-ray, I purposely took a picture of that on Blu-ray and put it against the 4K, and it looks better on the Blu-ray. It really does.
Wow.
Don't get me wrong. The 4K transfer is great. Don't get me. It really is great. No question about it. But it's a bit like the Hitcher for me. I think there's room for improvement.
I must admit, I've got to say, I mean, as amazing as the Hitcher looks, I thought it wasn't quite as amazing as I thought it was going to be. I thought the colours were going to be more vibrant, especially like out in the desert and stuff. And it was like, that could have been better. But there was scenes where I was like, wow, look at that sky. But then there was others where I was thinking, why is that not as good as earlier on?
Well, I'm going to say something here, and I have a funny feeling Nigel's going to look at me and go, well, yeah, 100%. But if you give me The Burning or My Bloody Valentine from Scream Factory and then put them up against The Hitcher, there's one clear winner. And it will be the Scream. It'll be the Scream Factory title all day, every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anybody likes My Bloody Valentine and they haven't bought the 4K, I cannot tell you the difference is absolutely ridiculous. I didn't buy it straight away because I was thinking, well, I've got the Blu-ray, that'll do. Thinking there was no difference. Holy shit.
It's just ridiculous. It's unbelievable.
It's one of the most fucking beautiful looking Blu-rays I've seen.
Couldn't believe it. I just went through a great spell. I think I bought The Burning, My Bloody Valentine, and Silver Bullet. And when I seen the three of them, I was like, this is just fucking heaven. And yet there's people out there whinging about Scream Factory 4K transfers. I don't get it. I cannot wrap my fuck. Someone came onto my Terminator video, and someone turned around and said to me, I actually said it when I reviewed it. I mentioned the grain structure, and I says, there's a grain structure, and I says, do not come onto my comment section and tell me otherwise. And within around a half an hour, someone came on, there's no grain in this movie. And I was like, well, one of us is lying, because I'm seeing it. Now you're saying you're not seeing it. One of us is clearly lying. So unless you have digital noise reduction on your TV, it's on and you don't realize you have it on, then if that's not the case, you're an absolute bullshitting wanker, because the grain structure is there. It's intact. Fuck off.
I saw it at the cinema and I saw the grain, but it wasn't.
Yeah, same here.
And it was not. It wasn't in your face. It was quite fucking delicate, but it was there.
Yeah.
And I remember actually leaning over to Laura and going, "My God, they have fucking cleaned this up so well."
Yeah, yeah. I was exactly the same. I was sitting there and I was like, wow. And I said, you've got minute grain, but as you said, Keith, it's not intrusive.
Yeah.
And it's just fantastic. And as Andy said, it's the
I
best
don't get
of films
these people.
look.
They want to see movies that are they're just riddled in grain, and unless it's riddled in grain, they're just not interested. I want grain. You need film grain. I can't stress that enough when I say that. You need film grain when it comes to 4K transfers. But if it's handled well, like it was handled on the likes of The Burning, My Bloody Valentine, the James Cameron movies, I have no problem whatsoever. But unfortunately, it's not enough for these fucking purists. And it's ridiculous.
It was very fine. It looked amazing.
Yeah, it did. I have to agree with that. It did. I mean, if you take a film like The Burbs, I've got the Arrow Blu-ray, and there are scenes on that where the grain is so dense. It was hard to watch in certain places. That
breaks my heart. That 4K, that Blu-ray release. It breaks my, because it's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, it's one of mine.
To see it looking the way it was, there's one segment in it where they're telling the story about Skip, and if you actually look in the background, not only is it grainy, but the grain is it's like quicksand. The grain is moving. It's that fucking heavy, and it's horrible to look at when it goes into the Klopex house. It is absolutely borderline unwatchable at times. That's how horrible it is. But yet, this is what the purists fucking want. They want the grain so goddamn heavy.
Kino Lorber is supposed to be bringing that out on 4K.
Jesus, I hope so. I need
that the other day.
Yeah,
I hope that's true.
Yeah, it would be nice if they actually went in and cleaned it up so much that it was actually watchable. And I'll tell you what, there's been times when I've wanted to get rid of the steelbook and go back to the DVD.
It is bad.
I've kept the Blu-ray because the VHS work print's on there, and that's the only way to get the VHS work print is the Arrow Blu-ray.
Yeah, yeah. It's sad. It's so disappointing.
It is. It really is. I mean, when you, as you said, Keith, when you look at the work that others have put into their releases, but then bearing in mind, I think that version of Burbs what came out 2015. I think it was. Yeah, but then when you look, definitely. But then when you look at some of their other releases from near enough that time, I mean, even Life Force on Blu-ray, it looks great.
Yeah,
and even their 4K restoration later looks great. There's there is a grain structure there, but it's not in your face. It's not detracting from the details or from the film itself.
Yeah,
but when you look at that, it makes you wonder what film stock was used and how they cleaned it up in the first place.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know,
but
I
think if Kino do bring out a 4K of the Burbs,
like, don't get me wrong, I kind of wish it was someone else. I'm not going to lie, because Kino Lorber is very hit and miss when it comes to the 4K transfers. I would have rather have heard Scream Factory now, if I'm completely honest.
If somebody said to me that one you release 4Ks you'd like to get rid of, it would it be without hesitation? I would say them Kino Lorber.
I agree, Nigel. Yeah, I agree.
Well, I'll tell you what. I must admit, their 4K of, even though it's a little bit later, Hard Target and Sudden Death are actually pretty good.
Yeah,
really nice.
I didn't see Sudden Dash, but I agree with Hard Target, no question. Yeah, that looked great. Yeah, that's definitely one of their hits. But when I seen I'm just looking at where's the Kino Lorber releases. Usual Suspects, I was massively disappointed by. There was another one, The Great Escape. When I found out there was no HDR, that drove me fucking nuts. There was another one. I was very underwhelmed by Monster Squad. Didn't like the transfer on Monster Squad either.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dress to Kill was terrible.
What one?
Dress to Kill. That was really bad.
I didn't see that one there myself. Wow. But like I said, but on the flip side, Misery, Needful Things look fucking phenomenal. You know, when they get it right, they fucking really get it right. They do. So there is a few good ones in there as well.
Mm.
I wonder if them two, I don't know about Needful Things, but I know Misery. I wonder if that's got anything to do with, have they used Screen Factory's transfer? Because they did the Blu-ray, didn't they?
Oh, did they, Rough? Jeez, I forgot about that.
Misery, yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course they did, yeah. It does make me wonder if Kino Lorber's 4K transfers are done in-house or not. Or if
I honestly don't know.
Like,
yes.
No, I mean, like,
they borrowed them off whoever they had the Blu-ray out.
Transferred over from pristine VHS.
Pristine. Pristine.
Yeah, pristine, as we all know, means friendship.
If you know what I mean.
My pristine slip.
Oh, man. Just moving along on the comments. We've got Stephen Moles.
Hey,
Stephen Moles.
He says, "Hi guys, did you know sometime next year there is a Popeye for fuck's sake, a Popeye horror movie, yes. Popeye the Slayer Man, and this is no joke." Oh yeah, I think I saw
this. Was it today or yesterday?
Oh no!
Well, holy fuck! It looks terrible.
This type of genre, it needs to end, and it needs to end now. Enough is enough. It is laughable. It is. Yeah. It's fucking ridiculous.
Scooby-Doo, that will be a fucking mortal sin.
Oh fucking hell! You know what? Yeah. I'm waiting for Bambi's Revenge to come out, where Bambi branches a bunch of AK-47s and just goes after the hunters. Headband on doing a full-on Rambo. Oh
fucking
no!
Pinocchio will have a fucking knife on his nose or some fucking shit like that. It'll be
They might do a porno of Pinocchio. Guess where that's going to come in, Andy?
Yeah.
Pornocchio.
Lie to me. But
Pornocchio, fuck off.
Pornocchio.
This time he comes loaded. I mean, the Winnie the Pooh horror movies, I've got no desire to see them whatsoever. I've got no desire to see that Mickey Mouse one, Steamboat Willie one, whatever the hell it is. I've got no desire to see a Popeye the Sailor Man horror movie. No desire whatsoever.
The only one I'd really like to see of them really that way. I mean, I did get the Banana Splits one, thinking that was going to be like a one-off, and I did enjoy that. But I'd love to see the main one, which is the Grinch one. But again, it's I think I want to see it mainly because of who's playing the Grinch. It's him who does Terrifier.
Oh, what? Daniel something or other.
David Howard.
David. That's it. David.
He plays Grinch in the main one. I would love to see him do that because I think he's so good at doing that. At the clown.
You're a mean one.
I'm not gonna.
Oh fuck you now!
Wasty cunt.
You're a fucking hell.
Oh, but yeah, they do need to stop them. It's just
and your bell end smells of cheese, Mister. You know. I'm not going to do the talky bit. Fuck that.
There was the other one as well, Nigel, wasn't it? Jenny from the Block.
Oh, fucking hell.
I have a lot, but I don't have a lot.
Yeah. I'm still sucking on the cock.
Oh, fucking hell.
I still want to be more seen.
Fucking hell. Keeps laughing so hard, his face has disappeared. Oh, Right, Carlos says, keep us entertained, Mike. I'll catch the rest later. Great guests in Andy, Keith, and Rockgod sideways. Yeah, you know
Yes.
what? Even though
Good
we've
start.
had some technical difficulties, it's been a blast so far. It really has.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm just going to pop to the bar.
Okie dokie, matey. Mine's a pint.
I thought you wanted Campari and soda.
No, that's later on in the evening.
Or a small sweet cherry.
No, actually, no. Make mine a pint of absinthe. Alan Meggs says, so Wolfman 2010 was my first Scream Factory purchase. Apart from the Halloween series, which I'm working on, which are other releases should I check out from them lads? Right, well, Andy, Keith?
Yeah, there's Screen Factory 4Ks. I mean, I think you're in good hands with Screen Factory either way, whatever they put out. But definitely The Burning. Definitely My Bloody Valentine. Creep Show.
Okay, happy days.
I'm trying to think what else to put out. Quick look. Yeah, Silver Bullet, The Blob.
The Funhouse and Piranha look amazing.
The Zack Snyder remake of Dawn of the Dead is a stellar 4K. Return of the Living Dead, easily as well.
Oh, I forgot about that one. That is a nice one.
Yeah.
You know, the only version of Return of the Living Dead that I've got is the MGM Blu-ray from a couple of years ago with those funky-looking front sleeves. That's the only way I could get hold of it at the time, because the second sight UK release was completely sold out. Couldn't get it anywhere, so that was the only way that I could get it.
That goes for
I'm
about.
going to continue. I'm going to continue where I'm going to continue where Andy left off, and I'll go on to the John Carpenter side. Village of the Damned, They Live, Prince of Darkness, The Fog, and definitely Escape from New York. Very important, just for the audio alone.
Yeah, I must admit that Village of the Damned looks absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Unbelievable.
Really is. I mean, I have to agree with the audio as well. It just sounds amazing.
Yeah,
I agree. Really does.
Well, the Scream Factory releases for me would be definitely fucking My Bloody Valentine's my favourite one. Creep Show. Creep Show.
Oh, Creep Show.
Beautiful.
Creep Show.
And People Under the Stairs looks really good as well. It's not one of the best, but it still looks great.
The Burning.
The Burning, yeah. The Carrie one for me looks better than the Arrow one.
I was going to say, Carrie on Blu-ray was, well, the original Blu-ray was what, 2012, 2013? And then they released the 4K, what was it, about 3-4 years ago? Is that right?
Was it that long ago?
I don't know. I'm just guessing. I think so. It seems so long ago. But
I've seen somebody on YouTube did a comparison. They got them both, and they put them side by side. And I was sat there thinking, well, I like the Scream Factory one. I thought I won't say that. When he finished, he went, so the conclusion, if to pick, he said, I think the Scream Factory transfer's got the edge. And I was like, yes, I totally agree. See, just from the screenshots. It was subtle, but it was there.
Well, it's like the 4K disc of Life Force, even though it's the US cut, it looks amazing. So I can only imagine what the theatrical, like the international cut, would look like. Because I think it's the same 4K source, but it's just on standard Blu-ray, which I don't get.
I'd be quicker to name the bad transfers from Scream Factory because out of everything I own from them, the one that let me down the most, and it's going to break Nigel's heart, is Black Christmas.
which I don't have on 4K. The Blu-ray looked great, but I've not got it on 4K, so I can't.
I found that there wasn't one frame in that movie that looked like it was 4K.
Wow.
I was very disappointed by it. I really was. I understand that the movie, you know, it's low budget, you know, bad film stock. I know it's in trouble, but I just wanted a little bit more from it. Maybe my expectations are too high when it comes to Scream Factory, and maybe it just didn't quite hit the standards that I'm used to. But yeah, I was expecting so much more from it.
You know what though? There's a film I got from there's a company in the States called Ronin Flicks.
Oh yes, I've heard of them. Yeah,
and they released the fully uncut version of I Spit on Your Grave. And my God, when I got that, when I put it in the player and played it, my fucking jaw dropped because I've seen it on VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, and I was like, I'm not expecting much from this. I was like, I did not expect that from such a little pissy, low budget film. It looks absolutely stunning. The colours in it are beautiful.
I love when that happens, when a movie takes you by surprise in 4K. I remember when I first seen Madman for the first time from Vinegar Syndrome. I was there and I was like, how the fuck did they accomplish this? It's ridiculous.
When you consider how like low budget and the low film stock they'll have used at the time.
Absolutely. Unbelievable.
Spit in Your Grave, it looks fucking amazing.
Well, that's like the 4K of Invasion USA from Vinegar Syndrome. Obviously,
got it.
What was it? 16 mil? 16 mil, I think it was shot on. And the Blu-ray I thought was nice. It was the one that I sent Andy.
Yeah.
The 88 films release. And I thought, yeah, it looks pretty nice. So of course, when I got the 4K through, I watched it. I was like, wow, it just looked amazing. I thought, how the hell they pulled
16
that off?
millimeter can be a tricky thing.
Yeah,
you just don't know what you're going to get with 16 mil.
No, exactly.
You know, you could get like one movie that comes to mind, which I think is an abomination on 4K, was the Henry. The Portrait of a Serial Killer. I thought the 4K transfer on that was absolute fucking garbage. But then on the flip side, you can look at the likes of the Evil Dead. Evil Dead looks absolutely astonishing on 4K.
Amazing on 4K.
Yes,
Maniac, another great 16 millimeter.
God, I love that.
Looks great. There's a few out there.
Yeah, easily. So it just makes you wonder if like how much they're bunging these companies to clean it up. Are they doing like cheap jobs, or are they like bunging money and going, right, make it as good as you can? And they're just failing. I don't know. Yeah. I really don't know. But Mr. Mole says, Keith, did you see John Movie Collector's new video? He mentions you in it.
Yeah, it was very flattering. He turned around and he said, I only watch one person's reviews on YouTube, and it's Keith at Euphoria Pictures. And he's bemused. He's bemused that I'm able to see everything that I see because I'm on such a smaller screen. When I say a smaller screen, it's still fucking 65 inches. But the thing about John, what John doesn't realize is I am not one of these 4K reviewers that overanalyzes anything. I basically watch the movie. If I see something that's worth talking about, I'll remember it. And then I'll talk about it. But I'll never be one of these people that fucking overanalyzes everything that's on the screen, because that's not who I'm catering for when it comes to my channel. I'm catering for the average viewers, the people that are simply just wanting to knock on a movie and hoping it's going to look its best without overanalyzing and fucking looking for it. Someone said to me in my Terminator video, I seen problems with the AI implementation of this, and I was like, okay, I'll bite. Where? They had gall to come back to me and say, there's a bit in the police station where there's a poster in the background and you can't quite make out the writing. And I was like, are you serious? That's what you're telling me? You're talking about a poster that's in the background and you can't quite make out the writing on the poster. What the fuck are you doing looking at a poster in the background in the fucking first place? You absolute sad bastards. Get a goddamn fucking life and watch these fucking movies the way they're meant to be watched. Fucking idiots.
Well, it's like the reviews of the 4K of Jaws 3. It's like saying about like all the background and all that, and I think you touched upon it. And it was the they were taking screen grabs of a moving image instead of just
a moving image.
Yeah, and of course it's not going to look great because it's moving.
Yeah, of course, you have motion blur. You have motion blur going through that image.
Yeah.
So naturally, it's not going to look fucking well.
Yeah.
The other segment that they were talking about, as well with the ghost face, I am not kidding. I clocked it. It was 1.5 seconds. The screen was. It stayed on for one, and there they were. And I was like, so that's why I got angry when I reviewed it. I was like, these people that are going out and doing this, they should be fucking ashamed of themselves.
Yeah, I think Nigel touched
ridiculous.
upon it as well. I think Nigel touched upon it as well. But when I watched it, I thought, looks absolutely fine. I thought this is the best the film's ever going to look. I liked the picture. It was nice. It was clear, and it was nice.
I'll stand by what I said, and it's true.
Fucking looked.
Jaws 3 is probably the worst 4K disc I've ever seen. No question about it. But there's a big but. But when you stack it up against its Blu-ray, which in my eyes is absolutely unwatchable.
Oh yeah.
The movie is almost like a revelation on 4K when you stack it up against that Blu-ray.
Yeah.
But the movie was doomed from the get-go, and it's probably why I'm very, very concerned about Friday the 13th Part 3 as well, when that does come out in 4K, because its 3D elements is that's what's going to hamper it when it comes to its 4K transfer. And it's definitely what hampered Jaws 3, no question about it. You can actually see the layers of depth to the image, and it just looked like everyone was inserted into the image.
Yeah.
It looked very unnatural. So that's going to be the same on Friday the 13th 3. But I'm still very happy with Jaws 3. I'm still, regardless of what I think of it, it'll always be my way to watch it.
Yeah, same here. I mean, I think the only way I can probably see the 3D version of Friday the 13th working is if, I don't know, they put the 3D version on Blu-ray if they clean it up. I don't know. That's probably the only way I can see it working, and then have...
We've already done that in the Screen Factory box set.
Oh, really?
It's proper 3D TV Blu-ray as well. It's not the red and blue shit. It's the proper 3D, how it should be seen.
Yeah.
It looks fantastic.
Yeah. Well, I've got a feeling they'll probably do that on the Blu-ray and then have a 2D version on 4K.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
I mean...
I'll take that.
That's what they're doing with Jaws 3. You still get the 3D Blu-ray in the 4K.
Yeah. So I can't see why they can't work it out like that. I really can't. Dean says, Keith, have you watched that movie Wonder yet? It's a great watch. Wonder.
Yeah, I no, I don't know if I mentioned it on a stream. I probably did. I was in one night playing my PlayStation, and Ellen watched Wonder with Julia Roberts and Owen Wilson. And Ellen came into me and she was like, "Oh, it's such a wonderful little movie." And I was like, "Oh, grand, I'll try and get it." I think it came out in 4K. So I went on to Amazon and I found it for €5 on 4K.
Wow.
With the slipcover as well, I might add. But I still haven't got around to it, Dean. But I trust Ellen's opinion, and something's telling me I'm going to really enjoy. I was purposely avoiding it. Andy, did you see it?
Yeah, I went to see it at the cinema. It was hands down one of the worst cinema experiences I've ever had.
Oh, why? What happened?
Yeah, it was just kids who would not shut up, and they were really, really upsetting people.
Oh.
Wow.
And it kind of put me off the film. Like, I still like the movie. I think the movie's great, but I don't think I've watched it since.
I'll tell you why. There's a reason to why I haven't watched it, but I am open to it now after talking to Ellen about it. I don't know why. Don't fucking ask me why. But when it came out, I got this Marley and Me vibe from it. Now, I know there's nothing to do with a dog, but I just got this vibe off it that there's going to be something that's going to be truly heartbreaking, and it's going to really upset me. And for that reason, I kind of stayed clear of it. But Ellen kind of said to me, "No, you have nothing to worry about in that sense." So I will get around to it.
Nice. I've not seen it. I've got a feeling
Right.
it might have to be one that I try and get cheap on like DVD or something, or if it's on telly, let's try and watch it that way and then just see what I think of it.
Get it on 4K. I got it for €5. You can't get much fucking cheaper than that.
No, that's true. That's true. That's very, very true.
Yeah.
Danny Duke says, please like the stream. Yes, please do, especially if you've enjoyed
Yeah,
the cock-ups at the beginning. Stephen Moll says it would have been funny if Keith said he wanted to love to see Deep Throat and Debbie Does Dallas in 4K. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Everyone, I'll tell you what, saying about that. Have you seen what? I can't remember who it is. I think can't remember who it is, but someone's bringing out 4Ks of the Russ Meyer films.
Wow.
Is it Vinegar Syndrome?
I think so. I think so. They're bringing out a few. I don't know if they're bringing them all out or just a select few.
Russ Meyer? Is he a porn merchant?
He makes movies with women with large assets. That's what I'm saying.
And there's like some funny situations in between all the humping and stuff like that. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. It looks like we know what Nigel's going to be pre-ordering.
Not if I get them first.
And also, they come with a slip, so hopefully they should be very reasonably priced.
Yeah.
as well.
Dean says Nigel would like to see the royal family on Seasons to see his twin Jim Royal.
I'm going to stick my foot up the crack of your ass. You skinny little fuck.
Oh, that's even got a laugh from Stephen Mose. Oh, and the last comment from C. Connor. Connor. Good day, buddy. Hope you're well, mate. Good day, team. Eating my body weight in Chinese food and pissed, but I'm here.
Don't mind him. He's fucking not here. He's fucking gone. I was just reading a text by him. He turned around. Sorry, Keith. I can't watch. I'm too fucking pissed. So he's gone.
Oh no, that's all right. That's fine. Oh, that's excellent. Oh, that's the last of the comments for a while.
Oh wow, he's a fucking character.
Oh,
such a character. Such a fucking character.
Oh
my god, he's fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, I know. I see the videos of all the stuff like you guys have been sent. It's like, wow.
There's still one more to come. Yeah, when he fucking told me, I couldn't believe it. It's the NeverEnding Story release.
Wow.
So I think he's actually sending that's going straight to me instead of going to his house because he's over here now at the moment in Ireland for the next couple of months. So that's going straight to me. So that's going to be fucking insane. That's going to be huge. That's such a huge deal to me, that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, 5 discs. You know, and one of them's going to be the Life After the NeverEnding Story documentary as well.
Coming in the packaging, coming in the book. You know, it's unbelievable. Any fan's dream.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, and what do we get from Warner? A cheap ass Samurai case release.
yeah. I actually have a lovely 4K release of that movie already. I've had it for years. And it looks fucking amazing. Yeah, Cape Light in Germany brought it out. And I actually can't imagine the 4K transfer looking better over that German one. The only problem with the German one is you're getting the German version because that movie is made by Wolfgang Petersen, and Wolfgang Petersen's a German director. So naturally, the German cut of the movie is very different. The music is different. So that means the theme to the song is not actually on it, which is a bit of a shame.
Look at that big nose cunt.
I've heard the German version's like is like a tough watch.
Really?
It's like apparently that the scene with Artax the horse. Apparently the German version has no music over that scene, and you can hear the horse in distress. Like the
That's you're right.
I've heard it's like a uncomfortable watch.
Yeah,
But that's the thing. But what people keep forgetting is the German cut is the original cut of that movie. Make no mistake about it. And that is the proper version. Despite that I grew up with the American version, but that version lays claim to the fact that it is the original one, and no one can say nothing against it.
Yeah, it's only like extended by about 2-3 minutes. And it's only
something
like it's only like little snippets here and there, like as you say, the scene with Artax, and then you've got the scene where he's talking to his dad at the breakfast table, and as soon as his dad walks off, it normally cuts. But on this one, you actually see him start to butter his toast like really slow, as like it's like quite despondent. So it's actually quite a bit darker.
They even changed the voice. The voice on your man that rides the racing snail. He kind of has a real West Southern accent or something like that. So his voice is different on it as well.
Yeah, I didn't like that bit. I didn't like that.
Neither did I.
Voice.
Neither did I.
It doesn't sound right. It really doesn't sound right whatsoever. That voice.
But like I said, that's the original version. Like it's it's just we're just so used to the American version. Like I'm not gonna lie, watching the NeverEnding Story and not hearing Lamal's song playing during it, it's criminal.
Yeah.
That was the hardest thing to get used to watching that movie.
Yeah.
I fucking love that song.
Yeah, I do as well. But it's like when I ordered the German Blu-ray years and years ago, and I watched it, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I just couldn't get used to it, and you know what? I still can't get used to it, even now. Even though I know it's how it was supposed to have been, I can't get used to it whatsoever.
Yeah, I get that. I do.
I mean, it's great to see the extended scenes, especially there's the scene where he meets the Gomorrah at the end. That's extended as well, isn't it? I think there's like a little bit more to the fight and that or something.
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
right.
much, but it's still it just makes it a little bit more tense.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree.
But I think it would be nice just to watch them not back to back, but do like a comparison between the two, especially on 4K.
Oh, absolutely. I can't wait. Like I said, I can't wait to get my hands on it. It's going to be It's going to be that could be my number one release of the year.
Yeah.
If things go right with it. Please God, it does.
Well, apparently, I read on the website that they're supposed to ship between like a week before the actual release date.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to hear from Connor. Now, Connor didn't say anything to me yet. I think the release date was the 5th of December, so we're not quite there yet. So hopefully we'll hear something soon.
Yeah, that would be nice. That really would be nice. We've got a few more comments. We've got your Ellen.
Oh,
Thank you very much for joining us. Yes. What is your favourite Christmas movie?
Hello, me dear.
What is your favourite Christmas movie? Right, you know what? We're going to go with Nigel for this one.
Black Christmas.
There we go. That's all we really need.
I get asked that often. Keith laughs every fucking time for something. I don't know why. People are getting mad right and centre, and he finds it fucking funny. I don't get it.
I don't know. I'm sorry. It's kind of like when I hear that answer, it's kind of like, what's your favorite comedy of all time? The Exorcist. That's what it's. That's what it's. Like that's.
Says you with the fucking mist.
What's your go-to?
You treat that as a comedy.
What's your go-to? Gather the family round Christmas movie. Cannibal Holocaust.
Brought and deep Holocaust.
Oh God!
Oh, it's so good. Even Granny would enjoy it.
Oh God! Fucking hell!
Man.
It's not Christmas Day without Cannibal Holocaust.
Absolutely! Oh, absolutely! Absolutely!
I'm being serious. It's Black Christmas.
Yeah. Keith, your favorite Christmas movie?
Or in English, film.
There's a lot of tens. There's a lot of tens for me when it comes to Christmas movies. Home Alone is definitely up there.
Yeah.
Polar Express.
Oh, yes. Yes.
God, Christmas Vacation is up there. Jingle All the Way. Made even more special now because of Andy.
Well, I totally forgot about that film.
Yeah, that's so many. There's so many to choose from. It's a Wonderful Life. Love the movie.
Yep. Yeah. I'll tell you what. The first time I watched It's a Wonderful Life was... When was it? I think it was Christmas before last. And it was... me and Jen were sitting down to watch it on Laserdisc. And I think we had the 50th anniversary version. And I'm totally honest, I cried at the end. I absolutely cried at the end. I thought it was such a beautiful movie. And the ending just got me. Really did get me.
I cry at everything. I guarantee you that I cried more tears last week than I drank, and I drank a shitload. You know, I fucking cry at everything. Like I was in tears. If any of you have seen that movie, The Night Before, which, a lot of people be going, how the fuck did he cry during that? I did. I fucking did. I found a scene in it that really got me. It was the bit in it, Andy, I don't know if you remember, it's the bit where they go back and it's, what's his name? Gordon Levitt. When he's in his apartment and his parents had just died and the two boys come in and he's in bits and they kind of talk him out and they make the tradition that they made. That floored me when we watched it the other night. Fucking floored me. Bad Moms 2. The scene at the end of it with the Mila Kunis in the church with our mother. Yeah. Floored me and Ellen. We were in tears watching it. Christmas with the Cranks, the ending of that. Fucking, oh my God. I was like, right, babe, I need to go to fucking bed because I'm dehydrated. I can't fucking cry no more. Yeah. There's so many out there.
No, I can understand that. So, what did you say? Sorry, your favorite Christmas movie was, or
I'm probably going to lean towards Home Alone. I'm going to go with Home Alone.
Good choice. It's a very good choice. What about you, Andy? Your favorite Christmas movie?
Caligula. No, I'm not joking.
I'm going here and stick that Christmas tree up my arse.
Who fancies a Christmas bonk?
Nothing says Christmas Day like a Roman orgy. No, I've got like a select like few that I always save for like the day before Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. I always watch Die Hard every Christmas Eve without fail. That's a must. But the ones that I really save towards the big day, Jingle All the Way, Love Actually, Christmas Vacation, Home Alone 1 and 2, and probably my favourite Christmas film, I'm going to have to say Muppets Christmas Carol. That is my...
Oh, yes.
That's my Christmas Carol. That's the one I go to when I think of the Charles Dickens story. It's the Muppets one.
Yeah.
There's a lot. You're spoiled for choice out there when it comes to A Christmas Carol. I find there's a lot of great adaptations out there.
Yeah.
That's like the story that I think has been like adapted the most. Like when it comes to movies, it's just there's so many versions of it. It's unreal.
I recommended a movie to you last year. I don't know if you ever got around to buying it or watching it yet, but The Man Who Invented Christmas.
Yeah.
And did you enjoyed it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah, it was a different take on it. It was more like how he
came up with
it, and it comes stuff. It was good. It was obviously I've only watched it the once, but yeah, I did enjoy it. Same as like Scrooge. That's a different version of it as well.
Yeah,
I love Scrooge. Absolutely love Scrooge.
Yeah, there's so many. There's the Albert Finney version. There's countless TV versions. There's the one with Kelsey Grammer. There's the one with Patrick Stewart.
Don't forget George C. Scott's version of it as well.
Yeah, George C. Scott. I actually like the Disney short one, the Mickey Mouse one.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one I grew up with. But for me, hands down, the Muppets is my go-to for that story.
Yeah. It's just it's beautifully done. Absolutely beautifully done.
Michael Caine's like seriousness is just the counter to the Muppets. It's so good. It just works so well.
Yeah, easily. It's as I said before, it's just such a beautiful movie.
And it's funny as well.
Is.
It's hysterical. It's funny, like really like belly laughing, funny moments in that film. And there's some sad moments as well that get you going, but I just love that version of it. I don't know what it is, the music in it as well. I know it's obviously they've completely now cut the song out, so one of the songs, so the only way to have it uncut is VHS.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'll tell you what, you saying that it's on. I think it's on the US Disney Plus.
The US, yeah,
that version, because I think we sat and watched it with that song in it, and I was like, holy shit! And it makes the ending make more sense.
Hey, Jamie, are you still fucking awake?
Yes.
Is he?
You whacked off over kids' films.
Oh my god!
Oh fucking hell! You fucking miserable.
That's
right. Fucking! I can't wait to go into the fucking house and see the Christmas tree up now, and go in and sit down and watch fucking Silent Night, Deadly Night. Thanks, Nigel.
Or Christmas Evil.
That's too much joy. I'm slapping on Schindler's List.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dark. And then you could follow it up with the boy with the striped pajamas.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I've never even fucking heard of it.
I dare you with watching Eden Lake Boxing Day.
The grandparents are home. I've got a movie for you. Eden Lake.
Eden Lake.
If this does not get you into the Christmas spirit,
it's a spiritual sequel to On Golden Pond.
And then follow that up with
Lake Christmas.
And then follow that up with Lake Mungo.
I haven't seen that.
Oh.
and just when you think you're at the lowest point, knock on fucking Marley and Me, and that'll just top you fucking right off.
Oh, gee whiz.
Oh,
got a 4K release. Would you get it?
No,
I can't. I can't see me upgrading from DVD. I really can't.
I've only got the DVD, like.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I can't. You've got to be in a seriously fucking bad place to watch that film again.
You watch Second Sight release the cunt now.
Yeah.
I think Mark Wahlberg.
How do you fucking dare buy you cunts? I'll never let you forget it.
Mark Wahlberg brought out a movie there. I think it was this year. I can't remember what it's called, but it was to do with a dog. And I looked at Ellen and I was like, I am never watching that movie because I seen the trailer and I knew where that fucking movie was going. And I said, that dog is going to be fucking dead come the end of that movie. I guarantee you. I need to check it out just to see, but I'm not fucking watching it. No way.
I've never seen Marley and Me, and I've got no intentions of watching it either.
Yeah, I've not seen it.
Fuck
too real.
that.
Yeah,
It's
I've
just
got no
too
desire to see it either.
fucking real. Marley and Me. It's just too much.
And he's a Labrador.
It's probably. I won't even watch Turner and fucking Hooch. I won't.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
fucking hell.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
seen that once, and yeah, that was enough. That was enough.
Yeah.
I've seen
Fucking
that.
hell.
He didn't die in that, did it? The dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that. I won't watch that again. Then I didn't realize. It was years ago when I watched it, when I thought, it's a fucking dog. What are you on about? But now, no.
Yeah. No,
Even I am Legend. I would almost want to fast forward that scene with the dog.
No.
It's fucking heartbreaking.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've seen that film once, and that was enough for that scene. I was like, no, fuck no.
Yeah.
Like
fucking hell.
Old Yeller and fucking Love Mice and Men as well.
Yeah.
Fucking the dogs in them movies.
Oh
yeah.
God, yeah. Fucking hell. Danny Duke says, "Is there any film you love but hate the soundtrack?" Oh,
that's a fucking good question.
Oh,
that is a good question.
Yeah, I've got one. Vamp. Vamp is probably one of my favorite vampire movies of all time. I fucking cannot stand the soundtrack to it. It sounds like something from Commando.
Yes.
It just doesn't belong in a vampire horror movie. So yeah, I can't fucking stand the music in Vamp.
I've not seen it. I need to watch it.
Fucking love it.
What about yourself, Andy? A film you love but hate the soundtrack?
I can't think of one, to be honest. Nothing's coming to mind.
Yeah, I can't think of one either. But knowing my luck, I'll be asleep, and all of a sudden I wake up and go, I fucking thought of one.
Yeah.
Always the way. Always the way. Right, Nigel, a film you love but a soundtrack you hate.
There is one I can't think of. It's the closest I can think is, but the fact of the matter is, it's that fucking bad. The film wouldn't be the same without it. And the soundtrack is actually coming out, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where
That's a good one.
Isn't it? And as great as it isn't, I fucking want it.
I've got one that I've got one now that Nigel said that. I'd have to go with Driller Killer.
Oh fuck! Yes.
Tony, there's a band.
I do like it, but fuck yes, the soundtrack. Bye.
The band in that movie, Tony Coca-Cola and the Roosters are fucking shit.
Coca-Cola and the Roosters.
Tony Coca-Cola and the Roosters. Fuck me. Who told them they could fucking play anything?
I'd mentioned this film and I said the band in that film are fucking awful. They're a punk band and they are really bad. So Andy made it his fucking mission to not only go and watch the film, but to memorize the name of the band. He's never fucking forgot it since.
Tony Coca-Cola and the Roosters.
Where? Why even did they fucking come up with that?
Oh,
they're so bad. They are shit. You need to hear them.
Actually, you know what? I've just thought of one as well. I'm looking at it right now. The first airport film. I watched it about a month or so ago, and I was like, "Fuck me, that music is awful."
I can't remember.
There's like some.
The little slimline box with them all in.
Yeah, I've got the US release.
Yeah,
and it's there's certain parts where the music works, but then there's other parts where it's like, oh, who wrote this shit?
Them again, like they're really good. Them.
Yeah, absolutely love the first two. I still need to watch the other two. But yeah, the music in the first airport, it's so inconsistent. It's unbelievable. It's like the guy wrote half the music and then just said to his 9-year-old son, "Here, make some music up for his son," and he's made up any old bollocks.
Here's some fat down this microphone. We'll use that as a soundtrack.
That's good. Now do it in another key.
Airport by the Motors. Airport. I fucking love that song.
I fucking love that song. Yeah.
Oh man, I've got a big
Fucking
red
love it.
12-incher with that on it.
He's not the fella that sings that song. He's not the original. He's not the main lead singer of the Motors, if I remember correctly. Am I right in saying that?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. I think it
For
is.
some reason, I was thinking of the Cars. I don't know why.
I've got an album by them. I've got 2 or 3 12-inch singles by them. Full of mine. I've got Airport. Oh,
Forget About You.
About You. That's the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking great song, that.
Might have to.
Grandstand, doesn't it?
I might have to put a request in with Scott the movie critic for "Forget About You" by the Motors.
Oh my god!
And Airport, imagine it. Airport. Ooh.
Or get him to do Drive by the Cars.
Oh my god! Please don't get him do that.
God, that song
I
is
know.
shit.
I love that song.
I love that song. I love it.
I do.
Yeah.
Right, Stephen Mole says,
Yeah.
"Have
Yeah.
any of you seen Making Contact? Aka Joey? Never even heard of it. There is a German Blu-ray where you get the theatrical and director's cut. The only problem, the director's cut is in German and there is no English audio." And he also says it was from 1985 and directed by Roland Emmerich.
I've not heard of
it.
Never heard of it.
No, I've never heard of it either.
No.
That's a weird one.
I think the first Roland Emmerich movie I remember, I think it was a movie called Moon 44.
Yeah, that's what I remember as well.
Yeah.
Michael
So
Paré.
Yeah, that's definitely well before that. So
yeah,
no,
that was
never.
Yeah, that was, what was it, 1989, 88, 89, something like
around that. Yeah.
And I know that Brian Thompson's in it, Roscoe Lee Brown.
That's right.
Malcolm McDowell. And
Malcolm McDowell was in that.
You nearly get to a laugh, wasn't that cunt?
Yeah. It's actually a pretty good film. I first saw it on Sky. About 91, 92, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. That's one I would love to see on. Yeah. That's another one I'd love to see on 4K.
No, absolutely. I'd take a Blu-ray of it right now.
Yeah, I would as well. I know you can get a German Blu-ray, but I don't know if it's in English as well. So I don't really want to take a chance on it. Yeah, don't want to take a chance on it. Alan Meggs has said Amazon US have ordered Creepshow 4 Steelbook. Nice choice. Silver Bullet, The Fog, and My Bloody Valentine being delivered to a friend in the US, and his brother who's visiting for Xmas will bring them back. Some excellent choices.
Alan, can I just give you just one little thing, mate? Look, each to their own. I get that. Well, I think Nigel's going to agree with me here, and I think Andy's going to agree with me as well. When it comes to Creepshow, I would consider buying the standard. I would buy the standard. That steelbook is absolutely fucking horrendous. It is. So I would probably opt for the standard release if you could get it. But other than that, very hard to argue with that list. It's fucking incredible.
Yeah, easily.
Alan, you are going to scream your pants at that My Bloody Valentine transfer.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling that steelbook of Creepshow was probably cheap.
It could be.
I wonder if that's why I picked it up.
Well, Screen Factory are doing a sale at the moment, so maybe he got something on the sale.
It's store wide, isn't it?
It was
store wide. Yeah.
You get the main creep at the front with the fucking web behind him, and it's fucking horrible.
Yeah, it's rough.
That's
horrible
bad.
steelbook.
That's really bad. But yeah, like you three, I can't argue with those selections either. That's a very, very good selection.
Yeah,
very good indeed.
Great movies, look amazing.
Yeah.
Happy days.
Yeah. Stephen Mole says, "I'll Be Home for Christmas" is a good Christmas movie. It stars Jonathan Taylor Thomas, Jessica Biel, Adam LaVagina, sorry, Sean O'Brien, and Gary Cole. Oh, okay.
Gary Cole. What you talking about, Willis?
What the fuck did I start watching last night?
Hang on, that's Gary Coleman, you turd.
Oh yeah, that was close. I was only 3 letters out.
Gary Cole and his brother Sacco.
I'm almost certain I started a Christmas movie last night in bed, and it was called "I'll Be Home for Christmas." I'm really certain it was. But Jesus Christ, I don't remember that cast in it.
I have the movie, but I've never seen it. Yeah.
Is that the one that is it Ethan Embry?
It's what's his name? Like Jonathan Taylor Thomas from The Lion King.
Jonathan Taylor. Oh yeah, he played younger Simba, didn't he, Jonathan Taylor Thomas? Yeah. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, I thought I heard the name.
It was like the live action to kind of sort of kickstart his career, but it never really took off.
Mm. Well, he says the film came out in '98 and it was by Walt Disney.
Oh no! This is a different movie then. Definitely a different movie.
Yeah, I've never even heard of that. But Alan Megson says my favourite Christmas movie is Scrooge with Bill Murray. Well, it's hard to argue with that.
If you want to see a grown man cry, you knock on as soon as that segment, that whole improv segment comes from Bill Murray. All right, at the end of it, fuck, I am fucked, and I am fucked. If you actually look at my review of that movie when I reviewed it on 4K, I didn't even talk about that segment because my fucking eyes were that watered up that I couldn't fucking see anything. It was just everything was a blur to me. I fucking love that movie. It's so goddamn unique.
Yeah, it's really, really good. Really great film. I need to watch it again, actually. So that might have to be on the Christmas watch list for certain.
That's a great Christmas song in that. The Al Green. And is it Annie Lennox one?
Annie Lennox, yeah.
And, and
it never gets fucking played. Never gets played.
No.
Over Christmas.
Such a good song.
Yeah. I agree.
What's it called? Put a Little Love in Your Heart, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah.
That whole ending was just fantastic. Hey, it's
why
Mr.
did you
Right
do that at the
man.
fucking start?
I don't know, because I'm fucking stupid.
Don't tell us that, Nige. We all know that.
I tried it, it didn't work. Well, slap my thigh and call me Rupert. Do you want to rewind and start from the beginning and do it again?
Oh, no.
Fuck me back. Call me Siegfried.
Alan Megg says, I saw Patrick Stewart many years ago do his one-man play of Scrooge. He was extraordinary. That'd be pretty interesting to see.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
That really would be. He also says, I believe Nigel put his Christmas tree up himself. Would have been better in the living room, in fairness.
Fuck me. York book there or something, Al. Average brain of a fucking plant.
I ain't fucking doing. I'm doing no fucking watch alongs with you this fucking month. You depressing cunt. You.
Oh, thanks. None of that Christmas shit.
Oh, that's right. Make the first film Aliens.
You got the Christmas shit, and there he is talking about fucking Home Alone. He fucking enjoys the movies. Shut the fuck up.
Home Alone?
Yeah, they're fucking Christmas movies.
I like The Wizard of Oz. Is that a Christmas one? No, but
it does get played a lot at Christmas, in all fairness.
Yeah, so I suppose, you could say it's a Christmas film.
Willy Wonka.
You know.
Yeah. It's really like Great Escape, Sound of Music, Mary Poppins. They're like all.
Yeah, The Great Race.
I don't really like Deck the Halls. Is that the one with
Danny DeVito?
Yeah, and
Matthew Broderick. Yeah,
I like that. Bit of a guilty pleasure, that one for me. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Cinema, and it didn't get released on DVD until a fucking year later.
I remember that.
It was either Christmas 2005 or 6, and it didn't come out on DVD till the following Christmas.
God, so I remember that.
When you were growing up, did you used to get over here in Ireland, without fucking fail, every Christmas they would always play the Sinbad movies? Like, like the Clack Sinbad and the Golden Voyage of Sinbad, Clash of the Titans.
Sometimes.
Did you get into that?
Yep. Jason and the Argonauts as well.
Yeah.
A massive Christmas thing over here, and it always has been, believe it or not, is the Carry On films. They are always on.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah. And sometimes James Bond as well.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. Yeah.
Indiana Jones is very popular at Christmas, I find.
James Bond is Easter.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't think I've seen them play an Indiana Jones film at Christmas over here for a while now.
We are still getting them here. Yeah, we're still getting them here.
Right. I weirdly watch at Christmas the Lord of the Rings films as well.
Really?
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Because their cinema releases were in December when they first came out.
Yeah.
I actually
remember Christmas.
Yeah, I actually remember going to watch. I think it was the Two Towers around about Christmas time.
Yeah,
that was good at the cinema. I must admit, really
what the
impressed
fuck
with it.
is that fucking bastard laughing at?
I have no idea. I really have no idea whatsoever.
Funnily enough, every Christmas I avoid those fucking films like the plague. I've never been so fucking bored in all my fucking life.
Each to their own. Each to their own. But it's like
in Black Christmas, look like it's made for nursery kids.
Oh, and also Star Wars films. They used to play those Christmas Day as well on TV. Yeah.
But worse.
Yeah. So that's
bastard laughing.
But
as you can tell, boys and girls, Andy has a very high opinion of me. Yeah. Which is
and bastard, as we all know, means friendship.
I have met him 3 times this year, and I've got to say, I am sick of the fucking sight of him.
Wow.
3 fucking times in 1 year. I'm going home. You fucking sick of the sight of you. Nothing to fucking overkill.
Oh.
Yeah,
you could be getting March, no doubt, if not before.
There's another film as well that I associate with sort of Christmas time, like just after between Christmas and New Year's. I always watch Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Robin Hood?
That's one that always comes to me. And I've got like a couple of kids' movies as well that I've watched at Christmas time that would put on the telly, like Muppet Treasure Island as well.
But one person has said the fucking Grinch.
Because that is a Christmas film.
Yeah, but none of you have said I watch it. Not a mention.
Oh yeah. Oh no, there's a reason why I didn't mention it, Nigel, is because I only watch good Christmas movies.
Yeah, I must admit, I think
Karloff narrates it. That's just come out on 4K.
How the Rockgod stole the stream.
You're a rotter.
Mr. Not an asshole.
Oh, that fucking song, man.
Oh, fucking hell. And there was I'll tell you what, you saying about Robin Hood. I always remember the Disney version of Robin Hood being played around about Christmas time as well.
Yeah.
Mr. G.
I fucking love that film.
So,
the Disney one.
Yeah.
We sometimes, every year we do it. Right after Christmas, me and Alan, we always make sure to watch the Back to the Future trilogy as well.
Oh, yeah. That's another one.
We always get through that,
yeah. Yeah.
Weirdly as well, this is a movie that it's not really, people don't really class it as a Christmas film, even though it takes place at Christmas. Batman Returns.
I think that movie is in the argument with Die Hard as well. Apparently, a lot of people do class it as a Christmas movie. So I get that.
Yeah,
I get that.
I watch that movie any time of year, though.
Same category as Die Hard and Cannibal Ferox.
Cannibal Hard and Die Ferox.
Cannibal Hard. You can't say that on here. We're on that beach.
And also First Blood as well. That's set around about Christmas time as well.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
That's right. And Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon.
Period. How nice. What a Christmas-themed film.
And that's it. We're off the air.
That's that one, hasn't it, you cunts?
Sorry, I just realised that when I was watching, I mentioned it to Ellen the other night, when we watched the Shore thing, you do forget the Shore thing is held during Christmas.
The Shawshank.
Yeah, sure.
The Shore thing.
Even Last American Virgin, that's set at Christmas.
That's, yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, it is, isn't it?
Somebody's got their volume on. Get it the fuck turned down. It's one of you
I-
fucking three.
I'm turning mine down.
Yeah, cunt. You told me to fucking turn mine off the telly.
I've got my headphones on.
Boom.
Yeah, it was Andy.
Yeah. Dane says, sorry lads, would love to stay on, but I'm up at 6 a.m. for work. I have to catch a bus, but I will watch it the rest in work. Thanks, lads. No, you're more
Cheers,
than
Dean.
welcome, mate.
All the best.
Cheers. I really do appreciate it, mate. Have a good one.
Yes.
Stephen Mole says, I love the film The Mutilator, but the soundtrack sucks, especially the song at the beginning. That's a film I've never seen.
There is a song, I think I mentioned it before. There's a song in Madman. It's that song in the fucking hot tub. It is the most ridiculous thing I ever heard.
Can't think.
You remember the one, Nigel?
No, can't think of it.
You don't remember? Wow. Just if you actually have a chance to just...
a campfire with an old bloke on the guitar. Or am I
Sorry. No, yeah, I think you're thinking of a different movie. Is your one?
Has he got a white tash and beard or something, or goatee?
It's your one from what's her name from Dawn of the Dead. She's in it. You know her.
I remember her being in the hot tub. Yeah.
Yeah, it is that scene. It's that scene during that hot tub. There's a song playing during it, and it's obviously the director had a friend who thinks he's a musician, and he was obviously doing him a favor. It is the most ridiculous thing I've fucking ever heard. Shocking.
Yeah, you're making me want to watch that now because I'm long overdue of watching that film.
Oh, it's a great movie. Great movie. Maybe a watch along.
Yes.
Watch along.
Yeah. I'd be up for that.
There's another fucking thing I've said. People do that all the time. You know, watch along since the 70s.
You know what I mean?
People listen fucking to a word our bastards say.
We got Mad Marty's movie reviews. Evening,
Hello,
sir.
Hey, Mark,
Thank you very much
man.
for tuning in.
Hey, Marty.
It says, evening, guys. Favourite Xmas movie, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Yeah, can agree with that. It's a staple in my house.
Kiss my ass. Kiss your ass. Kiss his ass.
Happy Hanukkah.
When he cuts into that fucking turkey and it just deflates, I piss myself.
You know what makes me laugh about that? You know what makes me laugh about that scene, Nigel? When you actually watch it and it deflates, like you said, then obviously you just see this puff of steam come out.
And then you got Beverly D'Angelo. Beverly D'Angelo. She picks up some on the fork and she just goes.
There is one bit in that movie that has me in tears laughing because it reminds me of my brother Gregory because he's fucking thick like that.
He's not the one who got shot.
The bit, you know the bit in it where Clark turns around to the kids and he goes, "Kids, I just heard on the news that Santa's reindeer has been spotted."
Yeah.
And all that, and then all of a sudden it just goes to Randy Quaid and he goes, "Are you serious, Clark?"
Oh, he comes up with some excellent one-liners. It's like when I think Randy Quaid turns around to him and says, "Like, are you surprised, Clark?" And he goes, "Well, if I wake up tomorrow with my head sewn to the curtains, I wouldn't be more surprised than I am now."
I think there's even people in America. I've seen it a couple of times where people are decorating their house and they have a mannequin outside, him holding a hose and holding up a sign going, "Shitter is full." Him in a white bathrobe. It's fucking
that's
brilliant.
excellent. That's excellent.
It's,
fucking creep show bastards.
Yeah, creep show. Yeah.
Oh, it just cracks me up when he's hanging onto the gutter, and it just comes off. It swings. You've got the icicle go straight through the window next door.
That is fucking brilliant.
Shitting bricks. Yeah. You shouldn't use that language. Sorry, shitting rocks.
Oh my God, your eyes are not crossed anymore. It's strange, isn't it? She falls down a well, her eyes go cross. She gets kicked by a mule, they go back to normal.
Oh, and then when the old deer turns up, and you see the Santa ornament on flames going across the moon, and she starts singing the fucking national anthem.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, that's such
I
a
love
great
that film.
movie. I only watched it a few days ago, but I think it's gonna have to be another rewatch. I think it's just
Oh, yeah,
so good,
yeah.
so good. It really is. Stephen Moll says one Robin Hood film that rarely gets talked about is the '91 release starring Patrick Bergen from Sleeping with the Enemy. I have heard of it, and apparently it is meant to be pretty good.
Never seen it.
No, I've no. Nigel, have you ever
What?
seen the '91 Robin Hood film with Patrick Bergen?
No,
No,
never heard of it.
no. That's what I mean. I've heard of it. I've just never seen it.
I would be happy with Sleeping with the Enemy, though. I fucking love that film.
I've not seen that either. I know Julie Roberts is in it. That's
amazing.
about it. What about you, Andy? The '91 Robin Hood film.
Yeah, this was one I only heard of it a few years ago. Well, I've never seen it. I know, obviously, the huge popularity of the Kevin Costner one overshadowed it.
Yeah,
But, yeah, I've just never seen that version of it.
yeah. I haven't either. Might have to. It's got to be around somewhere. I'll be able to check it out or something. And that's Nigel's opinion on it.
Yeah.
And lastly, Alan Meg says Nigel won't sleep well tonight. He'll be visited by a few ghosts.
Yeah. I think he's Alan,
My ass in action.
I think he's fucking been I think he's been fucking visited by them already.
I think he's just expelled one.
One down, several to go.
So that's it for the comments. I think that's a nice way to end this stream. I want to thank all three of you for coming on this. It's been an absolute hoot.
Absolute pleasure.
With the
Pleasure.
the cock ups at the beginning. Oh
Yes,
you know, it's hilarious.
But look,
no,
it happens. It happens. They never go. They never go fucking. They never always go smoothly. So
no,
yeah, we've been there, done that.
Yeah, but I mean, it just added to the fun of it, really, just the hilarity, you know.
Absolutely.
So I just want to thank everyone
Friday,
for.
no doubt.
Sorry,
We'll be doing it again on Friday, no doubt.
Yeah.
Well, one of you will have problems connecting. One will have sound issues, and one will end up looking like ET.
It's you dozy bastard.
Oh, but no, thank you for everyone for tuning in, and you know, I hope you all enjoyed it as well as much as we did. No, you
Absolutely. Cheers, man.
that's been great having you
enjoyed
all on. It really has.
Pleasure.
So I think
Absolute pleasure.
all that's left for us to say is goodbye. But stick around for a little bit after and have like a little bit of a chat afterwards. So, but thanks everyone for watching. Take care and look after yourselves.
All the best.
See you later.
Bye bye.
Take care.
Bye. Oh, fucking. I forgot. Fucking.